team from the ground up. To build a team and be competitive right from the get-go. Team.
Hey, sorry about that. Chris, you got me? Check. Hey, 2. Chris?
Being a team player is
Okay, sounds good.
just all through and all.
So I gotta start in about 3:45. All right. Yeah, just go ahead and I'll start it.
Which one's my ball?
I'll count. I'll give you a countdown on tape. Okay.
That's your headphones.
Okay.
That's my headphones.
Okay. Okay. Thanks. Okay. You guys hear me all right?
Yes, sir.
All
Copy
right.
that. We hear you. Check 1, 2. Check.
We're gonna go on the air in 3 minutes.
Roger that.
Your headphone volumes are right here, 1 and 2.
I'm 2. So do you know which mic is which?
Yeah.
I'm 1. Okay, cool. Because I thought we switched by accident. I don't want to screw you up.
That's right.
I can't believe they recalled the calendar.
So instead of when you normally hear the station, you're going to hear me instead. Count the in and out of breaks.
Are you going to be...
Air services are provided by Richard Herrera of Out Here. Let's hear it for your Jax dancers.
We all know how important this is tonight, eh? We all know how important it is. Let's get it going right now, okay, boys? Jonesy?
Ready, boys? Jax on 3. 1, 2, 3, Jax!
Let's go, fellas. Let's go, fellas. Let's go, boys. Come on, guys. Starts right here.
2 minutes.
Let's introduce your Portland LumberJax. Brought to you by Scion. What moves you, Portland? Number 2, Ray Gouze. Number 3, Del Halliday. Number 7, Matt Dwayne.
15 seconds. Stand by.
Number 11, Sean Cable.
10 seconds.
Number 14, Ryder Bateman.
3.
Number 17, Brody Merrill. Number 21, Damian Davis. Number 22, Ryan Powell. Number 26, Ryan Sharp. Number 33, Richard Morgan. Number 36, Luke Bourget. Number 44, Peter Morgan. Number 49, Bruce Alexander. Number 63, Tom Montour. Number 77, Aaron Cole. Number 90, Mike Hamanuk. Next is our Wells Fargo team captain, number 12, Pat Jones. And your Wells Fargo starting goalie is number 35, Talas Elliott. The Jax assistant coaches are Jeff McComb and Jeremy Talevi. The head coach of your LumberJax is Derek Keenan.
Back end of a back-to-back games, 6,700 people saw Arizona defeat Edmonton 13-9, and 7 points.
And go ahead and say hi to the Arizona Sting.
Players won All-Stars, 5 All-Stars on the Arizona team. Portland is going to have their hands full.
Well, that's a long journey right there for Arizona. First Edmonton and now Portland. So let's hope that Portland really takes advantage of the long flight for Arizona.
They're getting set up for the national anthem here from the Rose Garden. I'm Travis Demers alongside Martin Wright. When we come back, we'll have the starting lineups, the opening face-off. This is Portland LumberJax.
And now,
on the
please
LumberJax
rise,
Radio
and
Network.
gentlemen, kindly remove your hats as the Portland Christian School Choir sings our nation's anthem. Oh yeah, make some noise for the Portland Christian School Choir. Portland, who's ready for some lacrosse?
Welcome back to the Rose Garden. Travis Demers right here. Martin Wright, I'm sorry, Martin. So we're getting set for tonight's game between the Arizona Sting and the Portland LumberJax. For Arizona tonight will be Rob Blaisdell in goal. As last night, it was Mike Miron getting the start and the win. He's 3-1 on the season. Is Rob Blaisdell. Bruce Codd, Peter Beltman,
Somebody lay off.
Scott Self, and Mark Cochran, the rest of the starters for Arizona. And for Portland, Brody Merrill, Richard Morgan, Luke Forte, Pat Jones, and Ryan Sharp. And in the net, Dallas Elliott.
It should be a real exciting game. I'm glad to be back here. I can't wait to see the LumberJax put forth a strong effort here. The season opener against Arizona, man, they put up a really strong fight. They were really in the game up until Richard Morgan had a 5-minute unreleased penalty.
It'll be Peter Beltman, who has won 47 of 81 faceoffs attempted this season against Pat Jones, which is 84 for 196 on the faceoff this year. Not exactly the type of season you expect from Pat Jones to have some struggle on the faceoff circuit.
Well, Pat is a really strong faceoff player, but as you can imagine, there are many incredible faceoff players in the NLL.
Going from left to right will be the Portland LumberJax to start this thing, wearing their black jerseys as they always do here in the Rose Garden. And for the Arizona Sting, they'll be going from right to left with their tan away jerseys and black pants. shorts, I should say, as the opening faceoff is loose and controlled by Arizona. It's tipped and loose. Brody Merrill knocks it out of bounds, so the ball will go back over to Arizona as we get our first shift change of the game.
Actually, I think that ball went straight off number 9 for the Arizona Sting, and we got the LumberJax in possession.
Here's Cable with it, takes it across the restricted line, over now to Mike Hominuk, who's just passing the ball around the perimeter as they continue to do here with about 20 seconds left on the shot clock. Hominuk underneath, and Halliday loses. It goes behind the net. They had a shot opportunity, but Halliday just couldn't control it. Now here's Cable cutting to the net. Shot, it goes wide on the attempt by Mike Hominuk, and will be picked up in the far corner by Del Halliday. Del Halliday is guarded by Beltman as he brings it back up top, and he'll control it. Takes a long shot right into the chest of the goalie, Blaisdell, and Arizona will control.
Shot on
The
goal
old
by
shot
number
clock was
3,
running
Del
out there. Travis
Halliday.
had to get a shot off, and at least you good seeing Portland with a couple shooting opportunities.
Here's Craig Kahn with it for Arizona, the all-star starter on the west side, one of 5 all-stars for Arizona as Portland gets the ball and get it in transition, and a long pass goes over the head of Scott, actually that was number 7, Matt Wayne. The ball loose in the near corner now, Brody Merrill fighting for it, along with one of the Arizona players, and it's loose, and it's picked up, still loose, and it's kicked away out of the corner, and picked up by the LumberJax. Here's Wayne, who takes a shot on goal, and it's saved
14 with a shot.
Blaisdell and Arizona
Ryder
comes away
Bateman.
with it. In transition, getting it across midfield. It's a 2-on-3. Into the corner is number 10, Bruce Murray. Here's Dirks with it now, getting some help off the bench by Mark Cochran. It's actually number 54, Jason Crosby. And Crosby passes it off, the ball loose, and there's 5 seconds left on the shot clock.
Great defense by Tom Montour there, really clogging up the play, getting his body in the way.
And the shot clock will expire. Portland comes away with
LumberJax
it.
ball.
Here's Sharp with it as he controls, waiting for some help coming from off the bench, and Morgan loses it, and he controls it now. He's guarded by number 9, Bruce Codd, another one of the all-stars for the Arizona Sting. Working it around the perimeter for Alexander, now to Mike Hominuk. Only on the near side, tries to make a move around one of the defensive players. Nice behind the back pass, but Morgan wasn't ready for it, and the ball squirts loose into the corner, picked up by Del Halliday. He's checked, looking back up top, passed off for Morgan. Morgan shifts to the right, now scoots around, takes a shot on goal between the legs, but it's
Shot on
saved
goal by number
Blaisdell.
44, Peter Morgan.
All right, a decent shot by Peter there. And it's good to see also that Portland is possessing the ball on offense, not forcing the crease, not forcing the shot. Really taking their time.
That's one thing they didn't do very well last week in the loss to Rochester. Shot underneath, goes wide at the left side, and a long rebound will go back all the way to the Arizona side of the
Over the back
midfield line. The
violation.
ball will go back over to Portland.
LumberJax ball.
Oh, here we go. Ryan Powell setting up to the bottom right shooter's corner. Really like to see a big game out of him tonight. He is such an incredible player.
Ryan's pal brother Casey was going to play on this team before the season started, and then decided at the last minute not to. We also have a couple of roster changes. We'll get through those throughout the first quarter here in the Rose Garden. Here's Hominuk with it, tries to make a move. That takes a shot, a nice save by Blaisdell, and the ball loose. Rebound picked up the other way for Arizona. Here they come in transition. It's number 27 for Arizona. It's actually 17, Greg Hinman.
Look for Portland to really play strong defense tonight. Really get everybody in the middle and just play pressure defense on everybody and be aggressive on D.
They have it in the corner. There's Arizona. Thomas Montour on defense, playing good defense, forcing 5 seconds left in the shot clock as the ball comes
LumberJax
loose.
breakaway.
The other way. It's a 3-on-3. Cable holds up and waits for the rest of the team to get an offense. Cutting to the net. Wait, shot save right into the chest.
7, Matt Duane with a shot on goal.
Well, that was some great defense by Tom Montour, pressuring the offensive player's hands the whole time, forcing him to make a bad pass.
Here's Cochran with it. Over now to Kahn. Kahn making the move around the defender and comes back up, waiting for some help off the bench once again. Finding a player coming right off the bench. Shot goes wide.
Call that a
And
shot?
it's
Come
blocked all
on.
the way back after the straight line by number
Get it out of our
43,
house.
Jonas Dirks. And the shot clock will expire. Portland will get
LumberJax
the
ball.
back in. Here's Jones with it. Jones passes it up to Powell, who fakes
Number
the shot,
22,
comes
Ryan
from
Powell,
number 3,
shot on
off the
goal.
line. Powell gets his own rebound, loose behind the net. He's checking it behind, loose ball. Bruce Murray on defense. Nice job there of getting the ball loose from Ryan Powell. Now this is from Ford on the near corner. Powell holding the ball with the stick rather in his right hand, works it around the net. We have a fresh shot clock.
He's an amazing feeder, Travis. Watching this, hopefully get it right through his man. Get a nice shot on goal.
Come on, Jax fans, help him out, give him some noise.
The ball out of the hands of Ryder Bateman. It's actually Morgan rather. Here's Morgan with it now. Pass it over to Bateman. Bateman loses it as the defense comes over to check him. It's Chris Seller. Into the corner now for Del Halliday. He works it back up top. Halliday takes a shot, score!
LumberJax
Top corner on the near side of the
goal!
Protect that lead, 1-0. Almost
Number
5
3, Del Halliday!
Del specialty comes into play. He's an amazing shooter.
Portland 1, Arizona nothing.
Corners left and right, so it's good to see Portland on the board first.
Del Halliday with the goal. And the assist
Dell didn't never saw it coming.
by number 14, Ryder Bateman, and number 44, Peter Morgan.
See Jonesy on the face-off here. Let's see if he can pull it off.
So 10-16 to go in the first quarter, and Del Halliday puts the LumberJax on top 1-0 over the Arizona Sting. Arizona won the last time these two teams played on the opening game of the season for the LumberJax. 12-7 was the final. And the ball goes loose off the face-off, and it will be Arizona ball.
Wow, it's a great catch by the fans there, one-handed.
So back to live action now. Here's Craig Conn, the 22-year-old All-Star.
Yeah! Come on, Portland, make some noise!
Coming the other way. It's a 1-on-2 as he has the ball across the
Luke
straight line.
Forget with the steal.
Powell cutting, and Powell will hold up and wait near the near face-off circle. He'll get it to Hamanuk. Hamanuk has it in front, has wide open shot, but he's the ball tipped before he can make the shot. Hamanuk tries to come back around with it, down to 10 seconds left in the shot clock. Driving towards the center, and he'll kick it out now to number 3, Del Halliday. And Halliday loses it on the floor, picked up by Powell. Down to 3 seconds left on the shot clock, and they'll turn it over back to Arizona.
Shot clock violation.
They didn't really have a chance to
Time
settle
out on the
ball
floor.
there. A lot of ground ball action on that play, and we'd really like to see Portland pick up the ground ball and settle it.
Hey, Jax
Timeout taken on
fans,
the
when
field.
was
We'll
the
do
last
same.
time
9.5
Portland
to go
had
in
a
the first.
Bigfoot
Jax lead at
sighting?
1-0. This is the
Strangely
LumberJax
enough,
Radio
we've got
Network.
regular reports right here within the Rose Garden. In fact, let's take a look at the crowd right now. I don't see him there. Where's Bigfoot? There's Bigfoot. Remember, fans, Bigfoot Lacrosse is the preferred equipment supplier of the Portland LumberJax. Players wanted. Portland ball. It's a breakaway.
Back at the Rose Garden, Travis Demers Martin right here with you. Just under 9 minutes to go here in the first period of play. During the break, we had a shot missed off the post on a breakaway opportunity for the LumberJax. Now Arizona with it has it in the attack zone, going from right and left. They trail 1-0. Ball shot wide.
You call that a shot?
On the shot
I've
clock.
seen better
They'll
shooting
dump
from
it
blind
off
men with
the ball
slingshots.
and, let
Come
it
on,
go
Portland, make some noise. It's Jax ball.
Play we missed during the break. Brody Merrill, of course, an amazing defender, hustling at all times and opportunities, getting the ball loose and then getting the ground ball down the field to Matt Dwayne for a shot, but went off the pipe.
Here's Cable with it. Over to Hamanuk. Working it around the perimeter. Driving up top now. Backs it off to Bateman. Bateman on the far side. Takes a shot right into the chest.
Shot on goal by number 14, Ryder Bateman.
Pass downfield for number 24, Seller. Seller with a 1-on-2, and he'll hold up as he didn't really have a clear shot at the net and waiting for some help on offense. He's triple teamed and passes it off now as the ball will go loose into the near the straight line, picked up by Arizona. Here's Dirks. Dirks has the ball tipped out of the stick, and he'll pass it off coming off the bench to a player getting some help. That's number 42, Pat Madalena. He's got it in his left hand. Nice check there made by Sharp, and jars the ball loose out of the stick. It's loose, picked up by Arizona, and the shot clock will expire just as they were getting the
30-second shot clock violation.
Once
LumberJax
again, great
ball.
defense by Tom Montour, pressuring the hands of the offensive player and forcing him to make a bad pass.
7.5 to go, first quarter. 1-0, LumberJax lead it. Low scoring first quarter so far as we're at the midway mark. Here's Cable, trying to work around a screen, pass underneath, but it goes right into the stick of Bruce Murray, who loses it in the near corner. He was looking for Peter Morgan. Morgan now trying to check him on defense, and he's not able to draw the ball loose. Here's Murray with it. Murray takes it across midfield. As Morgan right there chasing him from behind, forcing him to pull up and pass the ball off. Now over to the near side, on the wing.
Defense!
Here's Con. Fakes right, goes left. Nice way of getting rid of the ball before it was checked loose. Shot
The save by Dallas Elliott.
And I believe that was the first shot taken by Arizona here, 8 minutes into the first quarter. Elliott comes away with it and has the ball tipped out of the stick and picked up by Arizona. Go back
LumberJax
Once the
ball.
goalie has gained possession of the ball while in the crease area, he cannot be touched by any of the offensive or opposing players. And
Crease violation.
Arizona Sting players checked his stick when he had possession in the crease. Automatic turnover for the LumberJax.
And Martin, that was the first shot taken in the game by Arizona. What does that say about this Portland
All right,
defense
Portland.
so far?
I tell you what, these guys
Remember
are
what we talked about?
Smack mouth lacrosse players.
Crease
They play very
violation,
aggressive.
number
That's the kind of
16.
team that Coach Keenan
Take
wanted. He wanted a very heavily aggressive defensive team. It's strong in transition, and let's see if they can hold it up through all 4 quarters.
Back to offense for Portland. Here's Morgan, has plenty of room, passes it off to Powell, who loses control of the ball. Now he gains it back, guarded by Chris Seller. Down to 15 seconds on the shot clock. Go back up top to Alexander. Passes it underneath. Now passes cross field to Brian Powell. Powell with 7 seconds left. Gets it back up top. Now Morgan. Morgan takes his time. Now fires shot. Score!
Oh.
No, they're going to say it was no good. It looked like the shot hit the underside of the crossbar, but did not quite get over the line. And the rebound and the save made by Blaisdell as he fires it downfield with the pass.
It's good, though. Good patience by the LumberJax, not forcing the shot. Really taking the whole 30 seconds to get a nice, decisive shot on goal.
We're 9 minutes into this thing. We've only seen 1 goal by both teams, that by Portland. Cutting to the net, shot and a save. Looked like it might have hit the post. And
LumberJax ball.
Outlet pass to Brody Merrill, who's got a one-on-one. Takes her shot between the legs. A nice save by Blaisdell. The rebound picked up the other way by Arizona. It was Chris McKay.
That's Brody's bread and butter, the between-the-leg shot. Sometimes the goalies realize that, though.
That time, a nice reaction by Rob Blaisdell, the goaltender who is 3-1 to 77% goals against average this season.
Yeah, get it out of our house. Make some noise for Dallas Elliott.
Ooh, yeah. They got a little backdoor sneak back from Madalena. Snuck backdoor on Tommy Montour there. St. Davis and Elliott got a good strong save.
Here's Hamina. Cross-field pass. Here's Powell. Powell takes a shot. Deflected
Shot on goal by number 22, Ryan Powell. Still LumberJax ball.
Cutting to the net and tipped away. The ball still losing the ground. And Powell has it on the far corner with 2 seconds left. Dumps it underneath, and Morgan can't control as the ball will come loose. And once again, the shot clock expires for Portland.
Shot clock violation. Arizona ball.
Just a few missed passes there. So long as Portland just keeps maintaining nice patience on offense, they'll get it together. A little pre-game jitters here. Hopefully work that out of their system.
4 minutes, 54 seconds remaining in quarter number 1.
Low-scoring game here, Travis. Only 1-0. LumberJax leading.
Kurt Molesky with the ball. It's the first time we've seen him tonight, and he actually just was picked up from San Jose this morning. He doesn't even have the name on the back of his jersey yet. That's how new he is.
That's a great thing about the NLL. Changes can be made.
LumberJax ball.
Transitioning their team around and it's what they really like throughout the year.
Here come the LumberJax with a 3-on-1.
Ryder Bateman with a shot on goal.
And the loose ball rebound picked up by Craig Kahn.
Bateman going with the side to side. You either got to low or high on.
Points tied with the team lead with Dan Dawson with the team lead. A nice
Dallas
save
Elliott
by
with the
Dallas
save.
Here's the outlet to
LumberJax
Sharp.
ball.
Sharp's got a 2-on-1 opportunity. Takes a shot. He scores.
LumberJax
Far top
goal.
Give the assist to Tom Montour. Had a great ground ball right in front of Elliott.
Number 26,
Pushed it
Ryan
downfield to
Sharp.
like he's supposed to do. And just an amazing effort by Sharp to put that in the corner. I really think that playoff decision for Sharp really has boosted his confidence and made him a really standout player here for the LumberJax.
Looks like that's the weakness for
Arizona, you play defense like my grandmother raps.
He seems to be doing a great job of making the saves between the legs, and the ground side of the post, but going up top is what seems to be working.
That looks like a little
Timeout on the
procedure
floor.
face-off there. We're going to give the ball back to Arizona and a little timeout.
Timeout on the field. We'll do the same back after this on the LumberJax Radio Network.
Portland makes some noise for Court on the floor. All right, I'm down here with Brody Miller. Brody, how do you think the game's going so far?
Well, we got a 2-0 lead, so we're pretty happy right now.
Who's giving you the most trouble out there?
Well, the regular cast of crew, we got Dan Dawson and Craig Kahn. They got great goaltending in Blaisdell, so we got our hands full tonight.
All right, good luck, man.
Oh, it's time to get romantic, Rose Garden. Woo!
Kiss me out of the
Treat her like a lady, come on. That's not your sister, is it? No.
Swing the spinning step. You wear those shoes and I
Oh,
wear that dress.
denied.
Kiss me beneath the milky
30 seconds.
The only thing that would make this cuter is a basket of puppies.
Strike up the band and make the fireflies dance. Silver moon sparkling.
Nice hat.
So kiss me.
Back in 10. 5.
Back at the Rose Garden, Travis Demers, Martin Wright here with you as we're back to live action, and the Jacks coming in transition. Now they've got a 1-on-3 opportunity.
It's LumberJax
Jordy Merrill with a
ball.
big pass and
Let's
right
hear
to
it,
the
Rose
deep
Garden.
to wait for his team to come and help him out in offense.
Great look by Ray Goose, throwing the ball to where he thought Brody was going to be instead of where Brody was, leading him just like a quarterback.
Here's Wayne with it up top to Morgan. They work it around the perimeter. Halliday into the corner for Alexander. Alexander working around a defender. Fires a shot and
LumberJax
Back of the goaltender.
goal!
Win in a 3-0 lead for the LumberJax.
Number 49, Bruce Alexander.
Really stepped it up and get into this. Get the momentum going towards Portland. Arizona going to be in for a big surprise. We're going to get a victory here and a lot of big.
And the score is now LumberJax 3, Arizona.
The fourth goal of the season for Bruce Alexander, the 7th-year player from Victoria, British Columbia. And Arizona wins the faceoff and a check by Pat Jones, but the player for Arizona, number 17, Greg Hinman, is able to hold on to the ball, and a timeout taken by Arizona. But we'll keep it right here. So far, 3-0. Jacks lead at 3:05 to go in the first quarter. Martin, you couldn't have asked for anything better from Portland tonight, playing possibly the best team in the the Western Conference.
Well, like we said earlier in the program, they
Bench
had
minor
a season
for
opener against Arizona. This year,
Bench minor,
and they
2
really
minutes.
played strong.
Bench minor.
Like I said, they were hanging with them all the way up until Richie Moore
Arizona
got a 5-minute
penalty.
unreleasable penalty.
Number 11.
And so Portland really, they have a higher caliber
Take
players in the league
seat.
than, say, the other expansion team, Edmonton. And so they can hang with the best as long as they keep up the intensity and get the momentum in their direction. Expect a good game tonight.
Bench violation called on Arizona, so a 2-minute penalty. Kurt Molesky will serve it. His first day for the Arizona Sting, and he's the first player to spend some time in the penalty box tonight. Pass underneath, and an opportunity by Mike Homenuk. He couldn't hold on to it. He would have had a clear shot at the net. Here's Arizona with it, going from right to left. They have a shorthanded opportunity. On the season, they've got 8 shorthanded goals.
That's really an amazing part of this game, and the ability for the team to score with a man down. You don't see that in hockey very often.
On the penalty kill this season, again, 65% for Arizona. Portland converting on just 39% of their power plays. And the ball's turned over to the Jacks.
What an
and a shot
amazing
clock violation
shot.
gives Portland the ball with the power play.
LumberJax
From left to
ball.
right, just over 2 minutes to go here in the
Crank
first
it up,
quarter.
Rose Garden.
3-0, Portland leading this one.
Here comes big old Bruce Alexander, one of my favorite players on the team. Told me many a time, shooting 100 mile per hour shots is nothing. Easy as pie.
And the pass is deflected, but picked up by Mike Homenuk. Down to 48 seconds left on the power play. Underneath, Alexander finds Homenuk, but Homenuk can't hold on to the pass as it squirts loose and picked up the other way by number 27, Peter Locke, the all-star captain
Farmers
for the
gets you
Western
back where
Conference.
you belong. Welcome to the Portland
I think
Craftsman
they
Club.
thought Bruce Alexander was going to
Emmanuel
shoot there.
Rehab,
I don't think
Women's Healthcare
Homenuk saw
Associates,
that pass
and
coming,
the
but very
Kiss
unselfish
Army.
play by Bruce.
Here's Dirks with it, Jonas Dirks for Arizona. Over to Craig Kahn. Kahn fires a shot, and it's deflected off of Morgan, and Morgan comes up with a huge hit on Craig Kahn.
I tell you what, that's 6'8".
Deflection, still
tough to
Arizona
run
ball.
into. Richie Morgan is a very physical player, and it's excellent that we have all three of those Morgan brothers on the team. And, Dave Morgan at 6'10", Richie at 6'8", Peter at 6'6".
Down to 12 seconds left on the power play for Portland. Arizona with the ball, shorthanded, looking for their 9th shorthanded goal of the season. And down to 5 seconds left, and they'll kill this penalty as they have plenty of time to work the shot clock with 12 seconds left, and the penalty expires.
That's an
1 minute left in the first quarter.
kill
Make
that
some
for
noise
Arizona.
for your Portland
67%.
LumberJax.
A
The
nice
save by
made
Dallas
Elliott
Elliott.
on the shot by Kermalowski, who just
Shutting
came
it
off,
down, LumberJax
out of the
style.
penalty box. It's a 2-on-2, and Sharp can't hold on to it as he would have had an open shot. He gets his own loose ball. Here's Bateman.
Come on, Portland, you want another goal?
Now we'll pass it up top for Ryan Powell. Powell trying to make a move towards the net. Down to 10 seconds left in the shot clock. Powell, one of the ambidextrous players, as he's one of the Americans who they have that ability. A shot goes off the post.
Shot on goal by number 49, Bruce
Alexander. Go back
Alexander.
over to Arizona with 27 seconds remaining in the first period. No,
Right.
actually, it'll be Portland ball.
I tell you what, Travis, this is such a physical game. The way the cross checks come right to your back, sometimes you get injured more often on offense.
Timeout on the floor.
Well, timeout taken on the floor, but we'll keep it right here. Martin, with that power play opportunity for Portland, why
Portland's
weren't they able
only
to
all
get
sports
any
station,
real,
1080 The
opportunities
Fan.
to get a shot?
Girls are
It seemed
here
like a few
tonight,
drop
sitting at
passes,
360.
You know, working the ball around the
Portland
hole
timeout.
on a man-up situation, you're at advantage if you get more touches.
The Fan
by
girls
all
will be
players on
signing
the team.
posters during
You get the
halftime at
defense
entry
turning
level
their head.
8-12.
They can't
So make sure
necessarily
you
react
stop by
in
and
time
get
once
your
the ball
autographed
transitions to the
Fangirl
other side of the
poster.
field.
Don't forget to tune in to 1080 The Fan weekday afternoons from 3 to 7 for prime time with Ian
probably
and
pretty
Big Soup
surprising to the
for your
LumberJax
complete
right now that
daily
they're
sports
shutting out
wrap-up.
the #1 team in the Western Conference 3-0.
Well, they opened up the season with a 12-7 loss against this Arizona team. They beat Colorado in their second game, and those are the
Fans
two
come
teams
by
they're fighting
concourse
for the
entrance
crown of the
810 for the
Western
Sports
Conference as they
Dreams
look towards
memorabilia silent
the
auction.
playoffs. As
A
after
portion
tonight
of
will be
the
the midway
proceeds will
point
go
of
to
the
the
LumberJax
Juvenile
season.
Diabetes
Should they win, they'll be at
Foundation.
4-4, and tomorrow night they'll have a chance to take on Colorado with a win tonight and tomorrow. They'll be tied for first place with both of these teams,
Progressive
and
Direct
that's
is a
something
proud
pretty impressive
sponsor
for a
of the
team in their very
National
first
Lacrosse League
year of
and
the
the
league.
home of
Oh yeah, I'm
Easier
sure
Car
Coach Keenan
Insurance.
will be
Go to
very happy with just a
progressive.com
winning
and
record
get
at the end of the
accurate car
season.
insurance quote
But
in
I
about
expect
8
a little
minutes.
playoff berth here.
See how much
I
you
sense a
can
lot of
save
fire
at
in these Portland LumberJax.
progressive.com.
These guys are great people, and they really love the game of lacrosse, and it seems to be a lot of them are really
20
enjoying
seconds
Portland
left
a
in the
lot.
quarter.
They're tied for
Come on, Rose
fourth
Garden,
place
let's get
in the final
another
playoff spot
goal.
with San Jose. Calgary, a half-game lead over both those teams at 4-4. Down to 12 seconds left as Del Halliday holds for the last shot. Down to 8 seconds left. He's just holding on to the ball, waiting for some movement, setting up for the final shot of the period. 3 seconds left. The stick goes flying. Powell to the net. Shot
Shot
is
on goal
wide,
by
and the
number
rebound picked up
22, Ryan
by
Powell.
Arizona. That'll do it for
And
the
that's
first
the end of
period
the first
play.
quarter.
After one from the Rose Garden.
After one,
3-0
LumberJax
This is
3.
the LumberJax Radio Network.
Arizona, nada. All right, fans, it's time for Wells Fargo dress rehearsal. Please turn your attention to your on-turf host court. What do you got going on, buddy?
Hello? There we go. Hey, all right, here's what's going on. We got 3 kids out here. We got Zachary from Vancouver, who is 6.5. We got Sam from Portland, who is 6. And we got Jake from Portland, who is 4.5, who bit it twice on the way out here. All right, what we're going to do, these guys have to put on various oversized clothes. First, we got shirts, then we got helmets, then we got gloves and sticks. First one to make a shot on the goal wins. All right, you guys ready? On your marks, get set, go. All right, go ahead and get those jerseys on. Jake actually stood on the jersey. Oh, Zach he's already up to the helmet.
30 seconds.
Sam's got his helmet on. Zach has got one glove on. Sam's got a glove on. Jake has bit it again and lost his helmet. Oh! All right, Zach's got his stick. He's got a ball. He's ready to make a shot. Oh! There you go. That is your winner right there. Zach is your winner. Let's hear it for all 3 of them.
3.
Jake still hanging out there on the on the line. He really wants to make that
for the
shot,
start
though.
of the second quarter. Portland leading Arizona
Thanks a lot,
3-0.
Court. Give a big hand to our three
Travis Demers
contestants
and Martin
and
right
our
here with you,
winner,
Martin.
Zach.
And they've really done a good job of keeping Arizona out of the attack zone and forcing them to have a lot of shot clock violations and get a lot of turnovers.
Well, the game of lacrosse is all about possession. You get that situation on a face-off. If you win the face-off and you possess it, boom, there's an advantage. Ground ball, same sort of thing. You get the ground ball, other than faster than the other team, that's possession right there. And it seems to me that Portland's really controlling possession of the game and being very patient and very aggressive on defense.
Well, the goal scored in the first period by Del Halliday, his 7th assisted by Ryder Bateman and Peter Morgan. Ryan Sharp, his 8th goal of the season, assisted by Thomas Montour, and Bruce Alexander scored his 4th, assisted by Del Halliday. For the second period, the teams will switch sides. It'll be Portland going from right to left. Arizona going from left to right.
Let's go, Portland, make some noise!
LumberJax, the black and gold, looking sharp, looking sharp.
They're pretty imposing if you're opposed to something.
Oh, yeah. Keep it going, Portland. It's the start of the second quarter.
Have big logos, too many distracting colors.
Excellent use of alliteration, clean and crisp.
We're starting the second period of play. 3-0. The Portland LumberJax lead at Arizona comes up with the win of the face-off.
Expect Portland to come out really physical here, especially in this second half or second quarter, to really show Arizona that they mean business.
Here's Madalena with it, working it up top, and we're going to have a penalty called on Portland. And it will not be assessed to the penalty box. Oh, we have a broken stick.
Illegal screen.
Looks like we had a
LumberJax
cross
ball.
check in the back on Arizona, so it's going to be Portland ball.
30 seconds gone by, opening period. LumberJax with a 3-0 lead and the ball. Here's Ryan Powell with it. Works it into the corner for Ryder Bateman, the newest LumberJack. Actually, there's another new LumberJack we'll tell you about. Actually, we can do that right in just a couple minutes. We'll tell you about that. And the shot goes wide, and the rebound, the loose ball picked up by Morgan. Morgan into the corner with the crossfield pass, and a nice save made by Blaisdell as Ryan Powell tried to go between the legs.
Yeah, if Ryan had just stuck it to that far right corner, he would have had a goal.
Here's Milosky with it. Passed it off underneath for Dirks. Dirks back out into the corner.
Damian Davis, one of the better defenders on our team. Great stop there.
Forget playing nice defense there on Kahn. Kahn heads to the net, and the shot goes wide.
Oh,
as he
you
heads
got
to the
nothing.
crease. And the loose ball picked up by Portland, and there's going to be a whistle blown. The newest LumberJack, I should say, is Ryan Marshall, who was picked up in a trade with
coming.
Calgary for Ted Dowling earlier this week. Marshall will meet the team tomorrow in Colorado.
I believe Marshall is one of those amazing Canadians playing for Duke this year in the
Jack's
played for
penalty
Duke
holding on
last
number
year in
36.
their run to the Final Four.
Luke Forget.
Really impressive program coming out of Duke this year, and we'd
Holding
like to see
occurs
that
when a
the
player
NCAA Final Four
impedes
just
the
be an
movement of an
amazing
opponent by
matchup.
holding them or
Memorial
their
Day weekend,
stick.
once again, for all you lacrosse fans out there, the outdoor game is just as amazing and just as interesting as this indoor version.
Well, you're certainly familiar with the college lacrosse in that part of the country, being a college lacrosse player yourself.
Well, yeah, it's really
They had
exciting
to
this year.
change the
Syracuse
Arizona
beat
goalie's
Georgetown
diaper.
yesterday. They got a lot of really strong freshmen. And last year was a little disappointing for Syracuse, Ryan Powell's alma mater. This is the first year in 22 years they did not make the Final Four, so expect them to come back hard this year.
LumberJax penalty holding on Luke Forget, so the Arizona Sting on the power play.
Look at the ball movement. Look how quickly they just touch it. No one holds the ball for longer than a second.
Here's Dirks, nice little behind the back pass, and the shot goes wide off the top of the net, and it's picked up the other side by Kahn.
Save by Dallas Elliott.
As the ball is cleared all the way downfield.
Smart move by Pat Jones. The ball was loose right there in the crease, and he just flicked it down the field.
Shot made off the crossbar, hit in the corner where the left side and the top of the crossbar meet, and deflected all the way down to the goaltender Rob Blaisdell.
It's a big penalty kill here for the LumberJax. If they can stop the Sting, keep up scoreless, big momentum shift.
They're working it behind the net. The LumberJax killing 46% of their penalties as they kill that possession there. On the power play, Arizona,
Oh, yeah,
40%
that's how
on
it's
the
done.
season, 19
Crank it up for your
48.
Portland LumberJax.
And a cross check from behind. Should be a penalty on Arizona, but it doesn't look like they're going to call it.
And crank it back down for the
I think
Arizona.
they're charging the old 10-second violation. Portland has 10 seconds to clear the ball over the midfield line out of the defensive zone.
Down to 50 seconds left on the power play for Arizona. Behind the back pass again for Connor. Shot and a nice
Another save by Dallas Elliott.
who's
Makes
been
some
brilliant
noise.
tonight
He's got
in
a
goal.
stellar game.
Here's the clear. Brody Merrill will come
It's
up
a
with the
Portland
loose ball.
breakaway.
He has it across the restraint
Brody
line.
Merrill
It's a
with the
3-on-1
ball.
opportunity. Takes a shot. 5-hole save by Blaisdell. They continue to go between the legs, and Blaisdell continues to make the save.
Must have a little scouting report we don't know about.
Goes to the net, a shot and a score. The power play is converted with 22 seconds left. It was number 33,
Arizona
Peter
goal.
Veltman, the 23-year-old,
6.
picking up his 4th goal of the season, his first power play goal. And we've got a little scrum there in front of the net, but the first goal of the second
From
period
number
goes to
33.
Arizona, and they pick up their first goal of the game.
That's a tough situation. Brody Merrill had Bruce Alexander and Ryan Sharp down there in the offensive zone with him on 3-on-1. Brody taking the shot, I guess mainly because they realized they were a man down. Might as well take advantage of the opportunity. Put them out of position for the transition, though, and Arizona able to get an easy goal.
Face-off is still loose, and will be controlled by number 9, Bruce Codd, another one of the 5 All-Stars for Arizona. So they shut him out for about 18 minutes of play. That's pretty impressive to start this game off.
So I hope they can keep it strong here in the second period.
And a shot off the top of the crossbar. We saw a similar thing happen before with Portland, and the rebound picked
It's
up
a LumberJax breakaway.
It's a 2-on-1.
Fire it up.
On defense. Bateman holding on to it, and he'll have to wait for some help on offense. And he'll work it back up top and pass it off to Hamanuk. Hamanuk makes a nice move, spins around, takes a shot
Hamanuk
underneath,
with
and a
the
save
ball
by
and a shot
Blaisdell
on
once
goal.
again. That was below the knees, and he's doing a great job controlling these shots that are about the bottom half of the net. Forget will pick it up at midfield.
Still LumberJax possession. Come on, Rose Garden.
Montour coming out of the back door tonight.
Nice save made right into the chest of Blaisdell. Actually, an easy save on the hard shot taken by Montour. Here's Kahn. Underhand shot, score between the legs of Dallas Elliott, and it's a 1-goal game.
Arizona
Just
goal,
like
number
that,
8.
folks. That's the amazing part about lacrosse, too. A very quick-paced game. Things can happen very quickly. Teams can get right back in the thick of it. 1-goal game now.
2 goals scored in a matter of a minute and 2 seconds.
Arizona goal scored by number 8, assisted by number 54.
That's tough. You'd really like to
All right,
see,
fans, let's check out
a
the
little more
scores
ball
from
control on
around the
offense
National
instead of just
Lacrosse
the early
League.
shot. Use the whole 30 seconds.
We have 11 minutes and 3 seconds remaining here in the first half of play. A 3-2 LumberJax lead. They scored all 3 goals in the first period. Both goals in the second period scored by Arizona. And the shot
on goal by
goes
number
off the
17,
crossbar.
Brody
Sean
Merrill.
Cable on the shot attempt there, and a rebound picked up by Mark Cochran. Cochran will clear it to midfield. Here's McKay. McKay for Arizona will dump it in underneath. He gets it over to Greg Hinman. Hinman is checked, and the ball loose into the corner. And right there for it is Morgan, and Morgan loses it, and here's Arizona again. Takes a shot on goal, and a nice
The
save
save by
with the right
Dallas
leg made by Dallas
Elliott.
And the rebound
What a
comes off to
save.
Ray Huzay. Huzay passes it off to Morgan, over to Hamanuk. Hamanuk checked hard from the side. The ball is jarred loose and picked up by Arizona in the corner. It's Bruce Murray again with the hard hit, and Bruce Murray is playing some very physical lacrosse tonight.
Looks like Arizona had a little talk in between the periods there. They decided to step it up a little physically. Portland needs to do the same thing. Take it up a notch. Be just as physical.
In the corner, underneath, and Kahn will lose it, and Dallas Elliott comes away with it.
LumberJax ball.
To Forget. Actually, that's Sharp. It's
Ryan
a 3-on-2.
Sharp with the ball.
Looks right. Now passes left for Montour. Takes a shot. No, he passed it off, and a shot goes wide. And a loose ball picked up on the near side by Montour. Montour hit hard by a couple of players in Arizona, and they clear the ball. An outlet pass across the center of the field to number 27 for Arizona. And we don't have a player for number 27, so as soon as we have a look at the roster, we'll find out who that was. Actually, we do. I'm sorry. It's Peter Locke.
Once again, it seems like Portland's rushing the ball on offense.
Dawson to the net. Shot and a save on the near side by Dallas Elliott. He did a nice job of shifting from the right post to the left
Timeout
post
on
and
the
getting
floor.
in the way of that shot attempt. But a timeout on the field will do the same on the LumberJax Radio Network.
The intensity, unyielding. The excitement, unstoppable. The action, unbelievable. B2 Networks is the only place to watch all 96 National Lacrosse League games this season. To view the 2006 season NLL games live, go to NLL.com 10 minutes prior to game. Click on the B2 icon. Cost $6 a game. B2. Continue to dream.
All right, I'm down here. I guess this is the 100 level here, and I got who you?
Tim Hart.
And
Roger Hodge.
All right, Tim Raj, and what we're gonna do, this is the Jax fans of the game, and since you guys are wearing your colors, we're gonna go ahead and upgrade your seats. See that spot right in between the team benches? You're sitting there.
Sweet. Thank you, Court.
All right, every game, if you show your colors, you could sit there. Get some snacks and all that kind of stuff. It's Jax fans of the game. Come on, guys.
All right, thanks a lot, Court.
Back in 10.
It's Hominick with the ball, and LumberJax possession, fired up Rose Garden.
Back at the Rose Garden.
Let's
Travis
make some
Mercer,
noise for the
Martin Wright
boys
here
and
with
get
the
ourselves
LumberJax
another
leading
goal.
Arizona 3-2, just over 9 minutes to go in the first half. Back to live action. Here's Del Halliday with it for Portland, who's going from right to left here in the second quarter. Gets a pick and
Del Halliday with a shot on goal. It's still LumberJax ball.
Alexander comes up with the rebound for Portland. Here's Hominick into the far corner. Working it from right to left. Takes a shot on goal, and again it hits the crossbar. And Alexander comes away with it. Crossfield pass and a shot, score!
Oh, LumberJax goal!
Picks up his first goal game, his 13th on the season. That leads the team in the
number 90, Mike Hominick.
I tell you what, that Bruce
with the assist from number 49, Bruce Alexander.
He's a great lacrosse player, just a really big man up in the middle there. Just knows where his teammates are. He can make a no-look pass and get the goal for the LumberJax right away.
Back midfield to the face-off.
That's LumberJax ball again. Let's get
Jones
another goal, Portland.
They've got a chance to make another opportunity, and the shot hits the goaltender. It was Matt Duane there with the shot.
It doesn't get any closer than that.
Comes all the way down to the other zone.
Brody
and
Merrill.
LumberJax with the ball once
Amazing
again.
check by Brody.
Brody Merrill bringing it up the turf. Make some noise. Let's get another one.
Coming into today, Brody Merrill with 93 loose balls, leading the team. Hominick takes a shot.
LumberJax goal!
Between the legs of the goaltender, Rob Blaisdell.
Number
Mike
90.
Hominick again with 2 straight goals
Mike
in about 30
Hominick.
seconds, and LumberJax back up to a 3-goal lead.
That's
see,
2
Travis,
in a row.
looks like the Jacks having a lot more patience on offense. It doesn't really seem like they're forcing the shot on goal.
Hominick
They really
unassisted.
seem to be taking more decisive opportunities are really coming through for them.
This is exactly what happened to Portland last week. You know, every time that they scored and tried to get back into the game, Rochester would come back with another goal, another 2 goals.
Yeah.
Another hard hit there by the LumberJax.
LumberJax ball
and
once
they're
again.
on the other end of it tonight. Fortunately for them, they've got
Luke
the
Bourget
5-2 lead
bringing it up the
with 8
turf.
minutes to go
Mike
here in the
Hominick
first
again.
half. Here's Hominick
Let's
again
help him
with it.
out, Portland.
Backpedaling into the corner, taking his time, waiting for some help off the bench, and he'll work it up top from right to left to Ryan Powell. Powell working around a pick now, goes left, holding it in his right hand. Pass it off for Alexander. Tries to go between the legs, and it trickles to the
Alexander
side,
with a shot.
and cleared by the goaltender.
Well, Ryan Powell, really known as an excellent feeder as well as a great shooter. Just a great player in so much that he's very unselfish. He always looks up for his teammates to make this a team game, much like the rest of a strong lacrosse team in the community.
You remember what to do, Portland?
It's not a game of individuals, and it's also a
On
sport
my
where
command.
not
Number
necessarily
9,
brute force
5
or
minutes,
size is at
major
your
high
advantage.
stick. 5 minute
Anytime
major
you
high
hustle
stick.
a team and have more heart, you're probably going to win the game. And like I said, it comes down
Number
to
9.
getting ground balls, winning faceoffs,
Take.
getting turnovers.
Oh!
Well, the LumberJax are going to get a great chance here as number 9, Bruce Codd, called for a 5-minute major high sticking penalty. Chet Couture, the referee, with the call there, as you heard coming over the PA system.
It's a LumberJax power play. Come
and if
on,
there's
Rose
a
Garden.
goal scored, they do not release the player
We
out
got
of penalty.
5 minutes. It's a major penalty.
Well, it's a big power play for the Jacks here. It's an opportunity for them to take a few more goals and really try and put Arizona out of the game.
Here's Alexander with it. He's double teamed, loses the ball, but picks it back up. And that will clear the shot
30-second
clock.
shot clock
Portland not
violation.
taking advantage of the first 30 seconds
Arizona
of
ball.
this power play.
That's all right. We got 4 minutes and 30 seconds left to go. Let's see if they can kill the man-down opportunity here for Arizona.
And Kahn, yes, that is Craig Kahn, not Codd, who missed the pass attempt there as he picks
It's
up
the
the loose
LumberJax
picked up by
ball.
Portland the other way. They've got a
3-on-1
3-on-1 here on
It's
the
a power play.
Here's Duane with it. Duane Takes a shot, passes it off, and no good as a save made by
Number
Rob
63,
Blaisdell.
Tom
Tom
Montour
had
with a shot on goal.
good seconds there to decide where he wanted to put it. And, good of him to pull it out and pass it off and get the offense running here.
They get a fresh 30 as here's
Fired up
Alexander,
Portland,
and
it's a
that
power play
100-mile-an-hour
situation.
shot as they're going to call a penalty away from the ball, and it's going to be on Mike Hominuk, who wasn't too happy about that. Went right to the referee. It looked like he might have bumped him there as he went
Penalty
by.
coming.
Not really too happy with that.
LumberJax
It's a very
penalty.
interesting game in so much that moving picks
Number
are
9,
allowed
get in there,
just as
Hominuk.
long as the referee's not really
Number
watching.
90, 2 minutes slashing.
Well, that really
2
hurts the
minutes
LumberJax now. So instead of having a full 5 minutes of a man
2 minutes of
advantage,
slashing
they'll
occurs
only
when
have
a
3 of
player
those
stick
5 minutes and
contacts an
another
opponent in any area
3:51 on
other
the
than
penalty
opposing
to
player's
the
stick or above
Bruce
the waist
on
and
Bruce
below
Codd.
the head of
So
opponent.
when Hominuk comes out of the box, it'll be a minute 51 for the Jacks on the
Both
power play.
teams even strength.
Well, let's see
One man
Portland
down
here.
apiece.
See if they can play aggressive defense and really stop this Arizona Sting offense.
The official call on the penalty was a slashing call on Mike Hominuk, who has just 2 penalty minutes coming in tonight this season. Here's Dawson, who scored 7 points against Portland last time. Shot score!
Arizona
Dallas
goal.
Elliott never saw that one coming,
Number
never made a
9.
reaction until the net moved behind him. It's a 5-3
Correction.
game.
Number 6.
That's a tough goal there. I think he just shot it when Dallas wasn't expecting a shot. Came off the top and just pinged it in that left corner. He saw an open opportunity and got lucky.
So Dan Dawson with his 15th goal of the season. That's the second best for Arizona. Craig Kahn with 27 on the year.
Well, you know, it seemed to me in that first period, Arizona was getting a lot of tough breaks, hitting a lot of pipes, and missing a lot of
It's
passes.
LumberJax
Hopefully
ball.
they'll shake that out of their system and make this a tight game.
Here comes Portland now with the ball from right to left. There's Ryan Powell. Defended by Molesky. To his left, here's Powell to his right now. Pass it off for Halliday. Takes a shot. He lays it in. An
LumberJax
easy
goal!
little goal. As the goalie Blaisdell reacted a
Number
little
3,
too soon.
Del
Brilliant play
Halliday.
there by Del Halliday to wait for the reaction of the goalie and just lay the ball into the
Oh,
net.
yeah.
Once again, a great combination there with 2 veterans, Ryan Powell and Del Halliday. For all those
Number
younger players out
22,
there,
Ryan
speed of the
Powell
shot
with
is
the
not
assist.
necessarily the most important thing. Putting it in the right place is the most important thing. Getting it in the back of the net.
And again, the LumberJax answering goals made in 3 different situations tonight by Arizona.
And it's LumberJax.
That's
Ball
big for their
again.
momentum.
Come on,
You know, if
Rose
they lose a
Garden.
goal and they come back and score another one. It pretty much
Let's
negates
let them know
that
how we do it here in
offensive play by
Portland.
the, Arizona Sting.
Here's Montour with it. Up top, both teams on a 4-on-4 for another 55 seconds. Alexander, no, it's Morgan. Morgan throws the ball
Bruce
into the chest of the
Alexander with a
goaltender,
shot on
picked up
goal.
the other way by Peter Veltman. Veltman with a 3-on-2. Dishes it off to a man wide open, cutting towards the net, and it goes
Nothing.
wide. It's wide open shot made
LumberJax
by
ball.
Craig Kahn, but it was
Gouget
wide. And
with the
ball picked
possession.
up by Ray Gouget up along Karam, and Gouget will take it across midfield and dump it over to Sean Cable.
That last pick and roll with Ryan Powell and Del Halliday is very impressive, showing their leadership.
They're working it around the perimeter.
Oh.
Powell dives through the crease, and the shot saved by
Ryan
Blaisdell.
Powell with a shot on
And
goal.
long loose ball picked up in the
And it's
Jacks
LumberJax ball
line
once
defensive
again.
zone by Damian Davis.
Sloppy play by the Sting here. This could be costing them the game if they continue to this bad play.
Alexander will roll the ball across the field to Powell. I'm sorry, that's Morgan. Number 33, Richard Morgan.
And the Jacks are
Cable
back
to
to
the
full
net.
strength.
Behind the back shot.
Arizona's
right there
down
is
by
Rob
1.
Blaisdell
It's a
to save. He saw
LumberJax
that one
power
coming.
play.
I saw that from a mile away.
So transitioning are the Sting once again, and it'll be Bruce Murray dumping the ball off to Chris Seller.
And LumberJax are man up here. Let's see if they can get the ball back.
The power play for another 30 minute and 30
The
seconds.
save by
made
Dallas.
Dives into
Oh.
the crease and scores the goal is Craig Kahn with a shorthanded goal. Now, Martin, he was in the crease when
Arizona
he made
goal.
that shot. What's the rule on that?
I don't know. That was a tough call. The shot was made before the player entered the crease, but then the rebound seemed to be knocked in by someone in on the crease. Let's look at the replay, see if we can see if this was a referee mistake here.
And again, from what we're seeing on the replay, he was hit. The ball was loose on the ground. The initial shot was made by number 54, Crosby. And no, he was not in the crease. Craig Kahn was not in the crease until after the ball went across the goal line.
And that's the rule there. You can be in the crease, hovering in the air, until the ball crosses the
The
goal line,
LumberJax
and
would
then
like to thank the
if you land in
following
crease,
groups.
It's not a violation.
So that's Craig Kahn's 28th goal of the season, the team lead. That was shorthanded, the 9th shorthanded goal of the season for Arizona, and it's a 6-4 game.
Well, here we go. Let's see if Portland can stop them on defense here and then get another goal.
Molesky has it behind the net. He dumps it into the corner to try and
Shot
kill it
clock
in 30
violation.
seconds. And there's still 45
LumberJax
seconds
ball.
left, 47 seconds left on this power play, but a timeout taken on the field. We'll
Timeout
do the
on
same.
the floor.
Jack's up 2. This is the LumberJax Radio Network.
All right, Jets fans, one lucky row is about to win 3-month VIP memberships to Bally Total Fitness. Get up and make some noise so we can find our winners. I'll give you a hint. It's not them. Those guys are kind of excited. The LumberJax would like to thank Bally Total Fitness for all their support. Bally's helps strengthen and condition the Jacks, and they can help you do it too. Bally Total Fitness, meet your potential. It's the LumberJax ball, and we've got 45 seconds left on the power play. Let's get another goal, Portland.
Welcome back to LumberJax Lacrosse. Travis Demers, Martin Wright here with you. 3 minutes, 12 seconds remaining in the
Shot on
first
goal
half
by
of
number
play.
3, Del
Portland
Halliday.
leading Arizona 6-4. Here's Arizona with it, taking a shot and a score very quickly as
There's
we come back
another
from break.
goal.
This goal
Number
scored
24.
by number 24, Chris Sellers, out of Richmond, Virginia, near your neck of the woods, Martin.
Yeah, I'm curious as to where he went to high school. There's a few high schools in that area. Collegiate high school, St. Christopher's. Regardless, my high school always used to beat their program. St. Anne's Belfield, 1995 state champions.
So twice tonight, Arizona with 2 goals in
I
a matter
don't
of
know
a
how
minute,
to put
cutting the
this,
deficit to 1 goal.
but
Oh yeah, I mean,
I'm kind of a big
like
deal.
I said, this game of lacrosse is an amazing sport. A lot of high-paced action, a lot of goal scoring. The lead can change many times during the game. It all comes down to momentum. And who's got the most aggressive nature? Who's really going to have the most heart to win the game?
There's 5 seconds left
One
on
more
this
shot with the
penalty, and
LumberJax
it is
power
killed
play.
by Arizona as they come away
Both teams
with 2
even strength.
shorthanded goals in the 5-minute 5-minute major penalty.
Bruce Alexander with a shot on goal.
It's kind of the opposite of what Portland was hoping for. They probably hoping for a couple. Well, they were definitely hoping for a couple goals of their own.
Oh yeah, and nothing out of that 5 minutes. That says a lot about the man-up opportunity here for Portland, and also the
LumberJax
the
ball.
penalty kill for Arizona. They're really good at it, and just like to see Portland step up, get a few more
Alexander with the
goals
ball.
here, maintain their lead.
Bruce Alexander holding on to it. Crossfield pass over to Cable. Cable loses his balance a little bit, but comes back up to his feet. Working to his right, down to 7 seconds left in the shot clock. Shoots it wide and goes in.
John
and
Cable with
ball
the shot
turned
on
back
goal.
over to Arizona.
Uh-oh, things getting a little chippy out there.
Just because you can't travel
Under
with the
2 minutes to
LumberJax
go now in
doesn't
the
mean
first
you
half.
can't see the game. Watch all the LumberJax games on
Don't be surprised if you see the mitts come off in a few,
www.portlandjax.com through
few
B2
fists fly
Networks,
tonight.
the
This is a
exclusive
big game.
broadband broadcaster
reasons
of
the
the
fans come
National
out to these
Lacrosse
things.
League.
Here's Craig Kahn with it. Down to 10 seconds left in the shot clock for Arizona. Underneath, tripped up, and the ball loose on the
Oh,
ground.
yeah,
Picked up
get
by
it out of
Montour.
there.
Montour tries to throw it all the way downfield, but he's checked, and a great play there by Craig Kahn to keep that ball in the attack zone for Arizona. And the shot clock will expire, and the coach, Bob Hanley for Arizona, furious as possession did change hands there. The shot clock should have reset.
I know, at least we had some great defense from Tom Montour, really clogging it up. He took a big hit as soon as he picked up the ground ball. Damian Davis not able to pick up the bounce.
Well, it looks like the official is going to call a penalty here as he comes over to the, there is going to be a penalty called.
A very physical game. Oftentimes when someone reacts to
Arizona
hits,
penalty.
the reaction is going to be noticed by the referee.
Number
That's what I always try and
16.
teach my high school players is never react to any altercation. Always walk away and get them back by winning the game.
Let's try one more
Beat 'em on the
time.
scoreboard.
Arizona penalty
on
number
Matt Brown.
16. Take off.
So another power play opportunity for Portland, who will finish the remainder of the first half in a power play unless they score. They've got a 6-5 lead, a minute 12 to go in the first half. Alexander, shot goes right into the chest of Blaisdell, and a long clearing pass is stolen away by Brody Merrill.
1 minute left in the half. It's a LumberJax power play. Come on, PDX.
He read that perfectly.
Let's get another goal. Make some noise for the boys.
First half, here's Alexander with it. Alexander fires a shot and it's deflected off the stick of one of the defending players for Arizona into the stick of Blaisdell.
Mark Cochran, really glad that shot hit his stick and not his body.
Into the corner for Kahn. 2 shorthanded goals already tonight by Arizona. They're not afraid to attack when they have a man down.
Coming up on halftime here, Travis.
30 seconds left in the half.
For the LumberJax to regroup, try and get their intensity back up, and play another strong half.
Here's Kahn, tripped up as he falls to the ground, and the loose ball picked up by Pat Jones.
20 seconds
Always
left.
like
Let's
to
get
see
another
Pat
goal.
Jones
Come
check
on,
that stick out
Portland.
of the guy's hands.
Merrill with the ball. 22.
Merrill passes off. The shot
Ryan
is
Powell with the
deflected.
shot.
Shot made there by Ryan Powell, and we're down to 8 seconds left in the period, and they're going to whistle this play dead.
Either an over and back or a timeout by the
Timeout on the floor.
Now there is a timeout on the floor. We've got 6.7 seconds left here in the first half, and
fans, remember
during
after
break,
the game
Martin
to stick
was
around
talking
for the
about,
fly-in
Ryan
win
Powell
with
and Tom
JetBlue
Martin,
paper
couple
airplane
other players,
toss.
coaching local high schools
3
in
lucky
the area.
fans will win
Yeah,
2
it really is
round
great
trip
for the
tickets to
Portland lacrosse
anywhere
community to see
JetBlue
these
flies.
guys giving back to the sport that they love so much. Adam Bicehouse and Brody Merrill are coaching out at Beaverton High School this year. Just amazing to see them come into that community and really step up the level of coaching and really get a lot better competition.
And fans, remember,
Also
after
have
the
Tom
fly-in
Montour
win with
helping out
JetBlue
at Lower High
airplane
School,
toss, head to
the high
section
school I coach.
110 to
And,
get
we
down
really like to
on the
see
floor for
these,
the
Lower
post-game
Warriors come,
autograph
real strong
session.
this year and
LumberJax
really scare
players
everybody
Bruce
out of the league.
Alexander,
They're
Damian Davis,
a young team,
Gabe
but
Morgan,
they're
Matt
incredibly good at
Dwayne, and
hustling,
Ryan
and
Powell will
a
all
lot
be
of
signing
aspects that
autographs
Brody Merrill
after
has.
today's game. Columbia Commercial
I think
Properties
he's
is
wishing
the
that he's
proud
coaching
sponsor
Low
of the
because he has a lot of
LumberJax.
younger kids over at
For outstanding
Beaverton.
commercial brokerage and
But
property
it's good to see
management
that Ryan
services
Powell
in
also
Southwest
giving back to
Washington and
community. He's
through the
doing a
Portland
lot of clinics
Tri-County
helping out
area.
a
Call
lot of
on
the kids
Columbia Commercial.
in the community in Lake Oswego and things like that. Just a lot of stand-up individuals here on the LumberJax who really love the game of lacrosse. And as most of these fans are noticing, they're not coming out here and playing for a paycheck. They're not coming out here to get cross-checked in the neck and slapped to the arm for a paycheck. They're coming out because they love the sport. And that's just
All
really
right,
refreshing to
Portland.
see in
We
this,
need 8
this town,
seconds
and I
of
think Portland's
audio
responded to it really
defense.
well.
It's the two of us come
Let's
from
throw up a
very
wall of
lacrosse dominant
sound.
areas, maybe the New York metropolitan area, and
Defense.
Virginia, and the DC area.
Defense.
And it's great to see that interest is
Defense.
really starting to build up in this area in the Pacific Northwest.
Well, I think the time has finally come where lacrosse is going to explode nationwide. I know that it's been a long time coming, and I could remember playing and always wondering why.
Down to
is it-
3 seconds left here at the
Oh,
end of the
yeah.
first period, and Portland will clear the ball downfield, and the first half comes to a
Oh.
close as the Portland LumberJax give up 5 goals in the second
At the end of the
period
first
to Arizona
half,
Sting, but still lead
your
at 6-5.
Portland LumberJax
We'll
6.
take a timeout. It's halftime here at the
And
Rose
the
Garden.
Arizona
This is the
Sting
LumberJax
5.
Radio Network.
Now it's time for your Southwest Washington Medical Center halftime show.
Hi, I'm Dallas Elliott from Vancouver, British Columbia. I'm the goaltender of the team and one of 3, and my style is more of a reaction type of goaltender. I rely on my reflexes and mobility more so than my size or girth. So my game, I'm quite active in goal. Being from Canada, most parents get their kids involved with ice hockey at an early age, and they thought that lacrosse was a perfect complement for that. So I played hockey during the winter months and indoor lacrosse during the summer months.
Well, I always used to love watching him play when he'd come over to Victoria and play against the Shamrocks there. It's a big honor to play with him, and I'm really interested to see what I'm going to learn from him this year.
Lead by example, really. That's pretty much what my game has been my entire career. I like to do the rah-rah thing before the game, but during the game, I'll try and let my actions speak. and do what needs to be done to win. Do whatever it takes to win, actually.
I've been watching him for quite a long time. He's just a good goalie, and I just pick up all the tips from him. Whatever he gives me, I'll just soak it in.
My most embarrassing moment is I ate a half a styrofoam plate one night in the bar, in a dark bar. I thought it was a plate of nachos covered with cheese, but I ended up eating half the plate.
We've been playing against each other for so many years, so to actually have him on our side is kind of nice for once.
It's so much fun. It's enjoyable to rise to the occasion, right? That's what it's all about, making that big save.
Obviously, picking up Dawson goal, a guy with 15 years experience in the league, is going to help us tremendously on the back end.
Won 4 championships in Philadelphia, and you know what it takes to win. The most exciting lacrosse moment for me was getting the trade to Portland and being part of this new franchise in a great city.
Welcome back to the Rose Garden. Travis Burns, Martin right here, the Portland LumberJax, leading the Arizona Sting 6-5 here at halftime. And Martin, things momentum-wise have really shifted here towards the middle of the second period, and coming into halftime now, Arizona with 5 goals in the second quarter have really started to get away from the funk that they were in the first quarter and move the ball well and get good opportunities in the attack zone.
Anybody that made it successful the way I come from, they never came back.
Breaks, you know, hitting a lot of pipes,
Simon,
dropping a lot of
JV
passes.
album.
Oh, cool. I think that's just due to the fact that maybe they had to have that long travel from Edmonton to Portland last night or early this morning.
Now, fans,
Once
please
they got that out
welcome
of their
West
system, they
Lynn
seem to be coming back
Lacrosse
and
onto the
showing that
turf
they
for
really
the
are the
game
best team in the
scrimmage.
West, or at least the best record in the West. I'd like to say that the LumberJax are the best team in the West because we'd like to see them go to the playoffs and win it all this year. But it all comes down to this game tonight, whether the LumberJax can maintain their intensity, maintain their aggressiveness, come out of this second half really strong, and let Arizona know they're here to play.
This is a really big game and a really big turning point of the season for Portland. They're 3-4 right now. They're coming off a couple of tough games. They played against Philadelphia, a great game, and then Rochester, they just weren't there for about half the game. It seemed every other quarter they were in the game, and they just had a lot of difficulty in the first and third quarters. But at this point of the season, should they win tonight, they'll be 4-4, in great shape to make the playoffs, and really have their confidence under their belt, which coming into tonight, they didn't really have after last week.
Oh, exactly. It was a tough loss last week. It's a home loss to what is a very good team. Rochester's got an outstanding program, and they've been in the league for a while. So I imagine it was a tough loss, but oftentimes in lacrosse, a loss is the best wake-up call to get everyone back on the same page, get everyone focused on a team initiative, and get the wins back in the games.
Well, we've got 4 games left for the LumberJax here in the month of March. Tomorrow night, as we mentioned earlier, they take on Colorado, tied for first place in the Western Conference with the Arizona Sting. Colorado is off. Actually, they play Calgary tonight, and then Portland tomorrow. And then next Saturday, in a game you can hear right here on the LumberJax Radio Network, they take on the Minnesota Swarm. Minnesota this season 5-5. But they're tied for the final playoff spot in the Eastern Conference with Philadelphia. Then Saturday the 25th, they take on San Jose, who they are currently tied with for the last playoff spot in the West. And then Edmonton. So they've got a stretch here after this weekend where they can really make up some ground.
Oh, yeah, for sure. But, you know, in the NLL, no team's an automatic win. You know, every time you come out, there's a threat for a good game every game. There's not a lot of difference in skill level here. Everyone's top of the lacrosse world. One correction for you. You mentioned next weekend's games on Saturday. It's actually on Friday the 17th here at 7:30 in the Rose Garden. We'd love to see some more people out at the games, but glad that everyone's here listening on AM 970 on the Portland LumberJax Radio Network.
And also welcome to those of you joining us tonight on the internet and the B2B networks. If we take a look at what's going on in the rest of the National Lacrosse League this weekend, we mentioned it in the pregame. 2 games last night. Arizona beating Edmonton 13-9. Rochester beating Philadelphia 17-8. Rochester taking on Philadelphia tonight, actually, I should say, in a back-to-back games with Rochester and Philadelphia. Last night's game in Rochester, tonight's game in Philadelphia. Buffalo's taking on Toronto. Philadelphia, as I mentioned before, taking on Rochester. Minnesota has the weekend off, so when Portland faces them next week, Minnesota will be at 5-5. They'll have a fresh week to take care of some injuries. Colorado, again, taking on Calgary tonight. San Jose taking on Edmonton. So San Jose playing Edmonton, who's just 1-9, and that could put them at 4-4 should they win, tied for Portland with the last playoff spot. But we will take a timeout. When we come back, we'll have the stats from the first half of tonight's game. This is the LumberJax Radio Network.
break number 9, and we'll come back in 1 minute.
So good, so good. I got you. Wow, I feel nice. A sugar and spice. I feel nice. A sugar and spice. So nice, so nice. I got you.
30 seconds.
When I hold you in my arms, I know that I can't do no wrong. And when I hold you in my arms, my love won't do you no harm. And I feel nice, that sugar and spice.
And in 5.
I feel nice, that sugar and spice.
Back at the Rose Garden, it is halftime. Portland leading Arizona here. I'm Travis DeMersh alongside Martin Wright. Martin, let's take a look at the first half stats. Things started out very good for the Portland LumberJax, who scored 3 goals in the first period. Halliday, Sharp, and Alexander. Then Arizona came right back in the second period, scoring 2 goals in less than a minute. It was Veltman and Codd, and 2 goals by Mike Kamina in a matter of 30 seconds. And that made the score 5-3. Goals by Dan Dawson.
Crease violation,
by
crease
Dan
violation.
Halliday, and Con and Seller finishing up the scoring for Arizona. On the assist side, Halliday, Bateman, Powell, Morgan, Alexander, and Montour, each with an assist for Portland. And as for Arizona, assists made by Veltman and Hinman, 2 from Crosby. And you should be really happy right now if you're the Portland LumberJax to play as poorly as you did in the second half. And I don't want to say they really played that bad, but when you have a 5-minute major penalty and you score no goals in that time, and you give up 2 shorthanded goals, you got to be really happy that you still have the lead.
Oh yeah, big time. We were talking about that during the break. Asking me how that can happen. Well,
10 seconds
in
left.
NLL, these goalies take up a lot of space, and
Come
they're
on,
really
Rose
good.
Garden, get a
It's not that
hand
hard for them to
to
stop
the
a
Westland
shot.
lacrosse
They're on top
team.
of it. And Portland must, just not taking advantage of the opportunities that they had. Hopefully they'll take much more care in the second half here.
Thanks a lot,
and
guys.
Really take charge. Really good to see
And
that
girls.
Hominick and Del Holiday having great games. Ryan Powell with just 1 assist. Really like to see a little bit more from him. So look out for that in the second half. You see Ryan Powell stepping it up a notch. We're going to get a win from this game. Also, Brody Merrill. Wouldn't mind seeing Brody get a few assists, getting a few goals, going for somewhere else besides that 5-hole.
The
Martin,
action
one thing that a
unbelievable.
lot of the
B2 Networks is the only place to watch all 96 National Lacrosse League games
they're learning
this
a lot,
season.
as I am here too. And
To view
you're
the
transitioning from
2006
the outdoor
season
games to the
NLL
indoor games,
games
really
live.
learning what's going on
Go
here.
to NLL.com.
Momentum changes very, very
10 minutes
fast
prior
in this
to
game,
game.
but it
Click
also
on
doesn't
the
last
B2
very long.
icon. Cost
Yeah.
$6 a game.
Just the nature of the sport. It is the
B2.
fastest game on foot.
Continue to dream.
There's no other sport faster on foot.
All right,
And,
next up is the
that's
Jet
just
Blue
one of the
City
facets
shot.
of it.
Court, what kind
Momentum
of
can shift and shift
tomfoolery you
very
got
quickly.
going on down there?
And like I said, in pretty much all the broadcasts, momentum's such a
It's
huge
called the
factor in
on
these
button.
games, in so much that it's a very aggressive sport in a very small space.
What's impressing you tonight about Arizona?
Well, I think Arizona
Hello.
able to
There we go.
look at the
All right.
scoreboard and not
Very
hang
simple
their
game.
heads.
We played this for the past several games. We got David here. David, you have any sort of athletic ability whatsoever?
And they were able to, just
no. He says
have
no.
a gut check.
Ever play any
regroup
like
and
high
get
school
themselves
sports,
back in this
professional
game.
sports,
They realize
college
just
sports?
like any other team in the league.
No, nothing. All right, so
Most
you're
of
going to
these
suck
games
at
are
this.
decided by
All right, all
one
you have to
goal,
do
and momentum can
is
shift
shoot
at
right
any
there
moment
from
and go
right
in their
here.
favor.
Okay,
So
if you
they're
win,
definitely not
2
out of
tickets,
it,
courtesy of
until the
JetBlue.
last whistle of the game.
All right, here we go.
Continue
Let's
to look at our
cheer for
first half
David. Come on,
stats
give
here.
David.
The shots on goal for Portland.
Oh!
33-19
So
lead
close.
in shots on goal.
I
They only have a
told
1-goal lead
I
right
told
now.
you
They're
it'd suck.
getting the
No
opportunities.
more.
They're just
All right,
not
give it a hand
converting,
for David right
as
there.
well as Arizona has been. As for the power plays,
Thanks a lot, Court.
Arizona
Get more
1
East
for
Coast
1.
with JetBlue's
Portland
daily
0
nonstop
for
service
5
from
tonight.
Portland to New York City.
Ouch.
For
This
easy
has been a
online
problem
booking,
for
check out
Portland for a long time.
JetBlue.com where you'll find
The power
our
play
lowest
opportunities,
rates,
but it seems
information on
like
great
they have been making some
destinations,
progress up until
and
this
how
week.
to earn free travel
They've been
with True
maybe
Blue,
changing up their
our flight
offensive
gratitude
strategy
program.
a little bit.
Experience
working
JetBlue for
working the
yourself with
offense in
36
different
channels of
angles, working
free
it from
direct
different
TV
corners,
at every
trying a
comfy
few
leather
different pick and
seat,
rolls, that sort
new
of thing.
planes, and nice people who
really
just
haven't
want to
seen
make your
any,
trip as easy as possible.
Anything come
When
out
you
of their
know
work tonight.
JetBlue,
0
you
and
know
5
better.
on power play.
We'll take a timeout here as we got a few minutes before we start the second half of play. The LumberJax 6, the Sting 5. This is the LumberJax Radio Network.
You ain't never been, let you see things you ain't never seen. Buy you things at the
dry, we can fly. However we do it, we gon' shine. When I kiss, I don't tell, my business is mine.
Hair services provided by Richard Herrera About Hair. Let's hear it for the Jax dancers.
Seconds.
Every day, Progressive does something that's, well, progressive. They have this ticker that shows their car insurance rates and their top competitors. Right now on Progressive.com, you can see actual rates that people are getting. Sometimes Progressive is the lowest. Sometimes they're not. Hey, if they're this helpful when you're shopping for car insurance, imagine how they'll be once you're a customer.
Travis Demers, Martin right here with you as we got about a minute and a half or so before we start the second half of play. Portland leading Arizona 6-5, and the big story of this game for Arizona, the killing all 5 of their penalties on the season, 69% penalties killed.
Ouch, that is just an amazing statistic. That shows good man-down defense. Those guys are able to clog up the middle, split 2 players at one time, and really show that they.
And now, welcome back your LumberJax onto the turf.
On the flip side of that, Portland converting on just 35% of their power play opportunities this year.
Well, whole second half, hopefully they can make that change and make note of their mistakes.
Driving shot and a score! Bruce Alexander. Shot and a score by Bruce Alexander. Mention a shot, score! Momentum back they had throughout the first 18 or 19 minutes of this game.
Yeah, they're going to need to shoot out of the cannon real hard. Real aggressive play.
All right, Portland, here we go with the start of the second half.
Intense defense.
With your Portland LumberJax 6.
Much like they did in that first
and
quarter.
Arizona 5.
Some of the best lacrosse quarter play I've seen from the LumberJax yet this year. They really, really controlled possession and they looked really stellar.
They just look really confident, too. That's one thing we haven't seen from them as much this season as we'd like to, was just that confidence level.
Very much so. I think that All-Star break was really good for Sharp and Brody Merrill and Dallas Elliott, really letting them know that they can hang with the rest of the best players in the league.
And the LumberJax are still on a power play with 30 seconds left on it.
And it's controlled by the LumberJax and Bruce Alexander, who had 2 goals in the first half. He now, actually 1 goal, I should say. He has 4 on the season. Here's Portland with it, working it around the perimeter. Their first possession of the second half. Up top for Alexander, wide open behind the back, a little dump pass underneath. Shot made by Halliday.
Goal by number 3, Del Halliday.
Who has done a very good job here of settling down the first period. Tripped
Oh.
from behind, Halliday loses it, and he just dumps the ball out as
Both
the shot
teams
clock
even
expires.
strength.
Picked up by Arizona coming the other way.
Looks like we're all even again. No more power play for the LumberJax.
Arizona loses.
LumberJax ball!
And a long clearing pass made by the Jacks.
Interesting the way the goalie tried to avoid a hit from Brody Merrill there.
Here's Jason Crosby, the 26-year-old forward with it, diving at the net.
The
Hits off
save
the
by
crossbar.
Dallas.
How many times can you see that in one game?
Man, I don't know. I think Dallas had a save on that. I think he got a handle on that. stretched out his right arm and blocked up that top left corner.
We got a penalty.
Number
on
2,
that
Portland,
last play
2
on
minutes
Portland.
holding.
I think it was on Ray Gouget.
2 minutes hold.
Holding penalty.
Portland
call.
penalty number 2, Ray Gouget, 2
That's the
minutes
last
for
thing the
holding.
Lumberjacks need are man-down situations here.
Holding
Even though their
occurs when a
man-down
player
defense is pretty
impedes
good,
the
they
movement
still
of an
accommodate
opponent
fairly
by
well.
holding them or their
Don't need
stick.
this with just a 1-goal lead. They really need to come and shift the momentum.
Arizona can tie it for the first time today. They've converted on 40% of their power plays this season. Actually, 41.
Hey, Arizona, you need training wheels for those sticks.
1 for 1 today. Here's Kahn. Pass it to the corner. They work it around the perimeter. Crossfield pass and a wide open miss.
Yes,
they're made
you
by
do.
number 6.
Lumberjacks
Dawson,
ball.
And Portland will clear the ball.
Just a great grab by Ryan Sharp. That guy is amazing.
Merrill shot between the legs.
Lumberjacks
Brody Merrill's been going there all game.
goal.
Finally put it through. And the Jacks get the
Short-handed goal by number
They lead
17,
it 7-5.
Brody Merrill.
All-star connection, Travis. You got Ryan Sharp with a great interception, transitioning the ball down the field to a nice pass over to Brody Merrill.
Brody Merrill with the
Relatively
goal.
no angle, shoots it
And Ryan
sticks it
Sharp,
right
number
back in the
26,
net.
with the
That
assist.
just shows how talented he is. He continues to go at the same spot and finally was able to find a point that Blaisdell was not able to put the stick.
Well, even if Blaisdell gets a stick on that, that's at least a 100-mile-per-hour shot, but he's not.
Oh, yeah, make some noise,
Wayne the other
Portland.
way. Shot score between the
Lumberjacks
legs, and you can't make the shift to his right. Two
goal.
shorthanded goals for the Jacks in a matter of 14
Matt
seconds,
Duane,
and they
number
lead at
7.
8-5. This crowd is pumped up.
Man, that all started with Pat Jones, a great
Are you
face-off
feeling
there.
it, Rose
Duane
Garden?
right off,
Let's hear it.
Duane right on the face, getting a quick ball, one-on-one with the goalie. Nice finish by Duane.
That was Wayne's 5th goal of the season. Before that was Merrill's 7th goal of the season. Both shorthanded, 13 seconds apart, and the Jacks are on top 8-5 with a 3-goal lead, the same they had in the first and second periods. And there's a
Fans, if
whistle
you
on
can
the
keep
field
your
as a
paper airplanes
flies
off
into
the
upper
turf
deck.
until after the game. Or
Actually,
you'll
they didn't
be
even stop
checked
the
by
play.
one of
They
the
just let
lacrosse
it go.
players.
Here's Brody Merrill with it as Portland really doing a great job here on the shorthanded opportunity
And also
to keep the ball
ejected.
controlled in the attack zone and get it away from Craig Kahn, who's got 28 goals this season.
Just give the ball to Brody. The guy's a horse. He'll outrun everybody and run through any check you want to give him.
Lumberjacks are still shorthanded.
Here's Sean Cable with it.
But it is
Just
Lumberjacks
hanging
ball.
on the near
Come on,
side,
Rose
taking
Garden.
time
Let's
off the
fire
top.
him up for another
From that
goal.
penalty, down to 3 seconds left, and he'll dump it underneath to kill 30 more seconds off the penalty. And there are
Shot clock
35
violation,
seconds
the
left
Arizona
on
ball.
the holding penalty to Ray Gouget.
Well, it really is good to see that Portland changing that momentum right away. Just like I said, it can happen in a matter of seconds.
Here's Dirks with it. I haven't really talked much about Jonah Dirks tonight. He's had a terrific season, 16 goals, 22 assists, and they've held him in check.
Well, he was one of the better players in the first game, the first meeting between these two teams. He had a lot of good goals and helped Arizona beat the Lumberjacks.
A nice save
The
made
save
by
by
Dallas Elliott.
Dallas Elliott.
Working around the perimeter, and the penalty will expire.
And both teams
back at
even
full strength.
strength.
The shot goes wide, and the loose ball comes all the way back across midfield, and it'll be picked up by Gouget coming off of the penalty, and actually before he can get to it,
Over
it went
back
across
violation.
midfield, and
Lumberjacks
that'll be an over and
ball.
back. So Portland kills the penalty. 1 for 2 on the power play tonight is the Arizona Sting.
Once again, great patience here by the Lumberjacks. Brody Merrill giving the ball to
Bruce Alexander with possession.
Alexander has it at the middle of the field, and he works it to Mike Hamanuk. Hamanuk into the near corner for Morgan. Morgan fires a shot, tries to go 5-hole, get into the rebound, score by
Lumberjacks
Sharp.
goal!
Ryan Sharp right there, picks up the ball
Number
off
26.
the sector of the goal.
Ryan
Rob Blaisdell
Sharp.
right there for the rebound before the goalie can react, and it's a 9-5 game, the largest of the game.
Well, that's what the Lumberjacks are taught. They're taught to crash hard to the goal right after a shot, hopefully pick up a rebound, and sure enough, Sharp was right there to get the rebound and stick it in the goal. Nice finish by Sharp. He's known as one of the best finishers on this team.
And he was right there in the right place at the right time, and that's always something you're going to see out of Ryan Sharp. Very smart player, knows where to be at all times.
Also very athletic. Young man with a lot of speed under his belt, and he can just run all game.
Here comes Arizona trying to cut into that big lead, and the player who had the ball lost his stick, and Portland comes away with
Lumberjacks
it.
ball!
Transition. Montour comes up with the loose ball. Montour around lock.
Come on,
Cable.
PDX,
Cable
make some
right, goes
noise.
left
Let's
up,
try to
Dean
get
hits
another
shot,
one.
hits off post, and the ball loose, picked up the other way by Bruce Murray. Murray looking for the outlet, decides to keep it himself, and he will transition the ball across
Arizona ball.
the midfield stripe. And it's dumped off now to Dawson.
Luke Roger taking a big hit in the back there, slamming him into the crease.
There's going to be a delayed penalty call on Ray Gouze, who just got out of the penalty box a moment ago, as the goaltender will head to the net, giving the Sting an extra player. And Mara will touch it up, and we're going to have another penalty called on Ray Gouze, who took one of the Arizona players down.
That's tough. He's certainly one of the more chippy players on the team.
Penalty
I
coming.
don't know a good way to explain it, but
2
Ray's
minutes.
got a
Hold
very
it.
sneaky and physical game. He will pester you throughout the night
Ray
and make you
Gouze.
hate his guts. Every team that comes to
2-minute penalty
Portland,
for holding.
every team that plays against Portland, they know Ray's number, and they're looking to maybe perhaps get in a fight with him.
Let's crank it up for the LumberJax
Jax
defense.
had two shorthanded
Come
goals
on,
the
Rose
last
Garden.
time they were a man down, and they come away with the loose ball here.
LumberJax
Play by
ball.
Arizona. Bad passes on the man up.
Here's Morgan. He's a 3-on-2. Sharp working his way out of a double
Sharp
team.
with possession.
Great patience by the LumberJax. Not forcing the goal, not forcing the crease. Really taking advantage.
Sharp, the left-handed shooter, trying to get it away from the defense. They look to kill the penalty
Brody
with
Merrill
5
with
seconds
the
left.
ball.
Brody Merrill works it to his left, fires a long shot, and it goes
Shot
wide
on
to the near
goal.
side, about 3 feet wide to the near side of the net, and a long loose ball picked up by Dan Dawson.
Defense.
Down to a minute 15 to go on the power play. 9-5 LumberJax. A shot wide as it goes high up and nearly went into the back net behind the boards and picked up by Arizona. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Up top to Dawson. Dawson fires a long shot.
The save by Tallis Elliott.
Is Elliott to make
Make
the
some
save.
noise for the big team.
Just under a minute left during this penalty kill for Portland. Let's hope they can keep it up without letting Arizona score a goal.
Wayne has the ball tipped out of his stick. He comes back up with it. Just taking his time, eating up as much of the clock as he can. There's 10 seconds remaining on the power play as he's holding it back near midfield. Nearly pushed behind the midfield stripe by Craig Kahn. Down to 3 seconds left. They'll dump it in, and it'll hit
Shot
off
on
the
goal
stick
by number
of
7,
Blaisdell and picked up by
Matt
Arizona.
Dwayne.
And just under 30 seconds here in this penalty kill. Let's see if Portland can maintain their defensive prowess.
Craig Kahn with 15 seconds left. Down to 8:20 to go in the period. Into the corner, here's Dawson. Dawson making the move to the net. Right
Good
into the
save
chest
by Tallis
of
Elliott.
For the easy save.
Hey, Arizona, I just looked up at the dictionary.
Here comes Montour with a breakaway
Tom
opportunity.
Montour with the
Goes to the
breakaway.
net, he shoots and misses wide. Good defense there by Jason Crosby.
I'm so
As
excited
Montour
by
looked
Tony
behind him,
trampled
he
on
heard the
himself.
footsteps, took his focus off making the shot attempt.
Man, he just
Let's
missed
make some
the foul
noise for the
shot
Portland
on top of
defense.
it.
Come on,
Barely
Rose
missed
Garden.
that shot. It's good to see Montour transitioning the ball, playing out the back door tonight, which means he's playing more defense than offense.
LumberJax ball,
Picked up by
Gouze
Gouze,
with
who just
possession.
came out of the box once again, and the LumberJax killed the last 2 penalties. They have killed 2 of the 3 penalties. A big
Ryan
hit there
Powell with
made,
the ball.
and Powell comes away with the loose ball.
And
Fires
a
a
shot
shot
on
that goes
goal.
wide, and long rebound comes out to Mike Hominoff. Working around the defense, has it behind
Still
the net.
LumberJax ball.
Goes back to the near side. Looked like he wanted to go right, instead goes left. Passes it up top. Powell. One-handed, holding on to the stick. Crossfield pass to Hominoff, who was cutting towards the net, but couldn't hold on to it, and the ball goes into the stick of Blaisdell, who clears it.
They ought to be careful here. It looks like they're operating out of just a chaotic offense. They need to slow it down and possess the ball, control the offense.
Here's Dirks. Goes left with it. Guarded very tightly by one of the LumberJack players. It was Forget on defense. Into the corner. Down to under 7 minutes to go here in the third quarter. I should say they're going to call it a delayed penalty.
Oh, yeah!
Portland. It looks like it's going to be
Oh,
on Sharp,
no.
who hit. Looked like Dawson in the head.
Time out on the floor.
Coach Keenan not happy with that call. I don't think he got helmet at all. It just came right over the top of the head, and sometimes you have American referees out here who aren't used to that
Portland
kind of
penalty.
physical Canadian
Number
style
26,
play.
Ryan Sharp, 2
And,
minutes for holding.
They're going to call it every time.
Hey, Jax
Break
fans,
with
it's time
6:52
once
to
again
go
for
in
a
the
Bigfoot
period. Back
Lacrosse
after this on the
Bigfoot
LumberJax Radio
sighting.
Network.
Let's see that gear, Rose City. Bigfoot comes in many shapes and forms. Sometimes as a small, friendly creature, sometimes as a hulking mass. Where's Bigfoot today? it's a lady. Once again, Bigfoot Lacrosse is the preferred equipment supplier of the Portland LumberJax. Players wanted.
1 minute.
Nothing. Hey, Arizona, breaking news. You suck.
$30.
You forgot something, Arizona. The save by Dallas Elliott. Put your hands together.
We're back in 5.
We're back at the Rose Garden. Portland on the penalty, on the man down actually right
Peter
now.
Morgan
About
with the ball.
5:55 to go here in the third quarter.
Arizona ball.
It's sharp in the penalty box as we've got a fight going on right now with number 33, Peter Beltman and Del Holiday, and they're grabbing each other in the face, rip the helmet off of Holiday. A
The
right hook
helmets
is
are
landed
off.
by Beltman and ripping the jersey off of Holiday. Holiday trying to get into left hooks. He does, grabs him in the face. He's pulled down his jersey, pulled off. He grabs him in the right side of his face. They're going at it pretty hard here, folks. They're tied up, and the referee's just letting them go at it. They're still tied up, and what a takedown by Peter Beltman as Del Holiday goes down on his back, and the referees get in there now to try and break this thing up. And this crowd is fired up.
Just got a nice
Come
crowd
on,
tonight.
refs, they were
Probably
just
over,
hugging each
10,000
other.
people here to watch the LumberJax play. Looks like those two boys in the fisticuffs head to the box.
Come on, Pepe. How many fingers I got? Oh, come on, I got 4. I go, you're fine.
Man down! That's definitely one of the more fun things you're going to see here is it was Peter Beltman and Del Holiday. They're both going to head to the box. And I'd say that round went to Beltman.
Yeah, Beltman got a little dirty there, yanking on Holiday's face mask, much like his football. He was just jerking his head around like a little balloon. But as soon as that helmet came off, Del Holiday got a few good swings in there, but Beltman definitely got the better end of it.
Now they're allowed to fight, but there is a penalty for it. A 5-minute major assessed to each of the players, Holiday and number 33, Peter Beltman for Arizona. If you get in 2 fights in the game, that's it. You're done. They eject you after that. But an official fight is considered when 2 players take the gloves off and go at it. The officials actually let them do it, just like in hockey. And in indoor lacrosse like this, they actually let the players go at it a little bit more in depth than they do in hockey.
Well, yeah, I wouldn't say that fighting is allowed, but they will let them swing at each other, let them hit the bare fist to the face until both players hit the ground. As soon as both players hit the ground, the referees will stop the fight and let the game continue.
Beltman 6'2", 205. Del Holiday 5'11", 185. So Beltman a little bit bigger there, and it showed as those 2 players went at it.
Travis, just testament though to how rough and difficult this game is. I don't know if anyone's ever played hockey. You're constantly getting the stick checked to your hands, always pestering your gloves. Really difficult to even make a play, and that's why hockey players are so amazing the way they can transition that puck around.
Hey, number 33.
Chippy play, constantly getting cross-checked, constantly getting slap checked to the wrist, to the hands, to the chest, to the neck, to the throat. Very, very physical game. So you can see why tempers get to a certain level, and all of a sudden the mitts come off.
He likes putties and long walks on the beach.
9-5, Portland leading it.
Also
They
making
outscored Arizona
pancakes in his
3-0 in the
underwear.
first quarter. And in the second quarter, Arizona outscored them 5-3. Here in the third, again, it's a 3-0 advantage for the LumberJax. As it looks like they're going to put 2 minutes on the clock for a Beltman.
PR ball, eh?
Yeah, looks like Pat Jones
Hang on,
coming
yeah,
over
you're
to make sure Dell's
Okay,
doing
the
okay.
penalties we have, each player has 5 minutes for fighting. Arizona player has an additional 2-minute minor for face masking. So as a result, Arizona has a 2-minute minor on the clock.
Very interesting. Much like I mentioned there, the face masking call. Just like the NFL, they don't like it when you grab the face mask and jerk someone's head
All
around.
right, fans, let's tell them what
That
to
was
do.
Chet Couture, the referee.
Number
making the call
11,
there,
take.
right here.
Ah,
Also, the
see.
officials tonight, Ron Crusato and Brian Platt. So the power play is done. Both teams on a 4-on-4 as heading to the bench is Veltman, actually the penalty box, I should say. So he'll get 5 minutes plus an additional 2 minutes on the minor. So it'll be a 4-on-4 opportunity. Now, when you have a 5-minute major penalty, I believe
Both
that you
teams
just
even strength.
you don't go a man down. That player just
The
can't play
LumberJax
for 5
ball.
minutes.
Exactly.
Powell with the ball.
So Portland has about 43 seconds until they're on the power play. They lead at 9-5. Powell dumps it in underneath. Bateman hits the post and gets his own rebound in the far
Bateman with
corner.
the shot on goal.
As Blaisdell couldn't quite get to the far side and make the save. Unfortunately for him, there was the red
Powell
call.
with
That's all right,
possession.
too. It's a post. Shot clock starts up again.
Come on,
Another 30
Portland,
seconds.
fire it up.
Powell.
Let's get another
On the far
goal.
wing, takes a shot, it deflects up into the net, and the whistle will blow, giving the ball back over to the Sting.
Arizona
Really
ball.
like to see Ryan making a little bit more better decision on a shot there. Granted, the shot clock was running out, but love to see Ryan score a few more goals. He's such a big player on this team.
Dan Dawson, the 6'5", 218-pounder with the ball, takes a shot and hits
Elliott
off
with
the
a
goaltender,
save.
Elliott, but
And
he gets
again.
over and another save as he goes from right to left. Dallas Elliott, the 41-year-old, showing some mobility between the pipes.
Even though he's 41.
Oh, LumberJax ball into a breakaway.
Physically.
Sharp breakaway,
Oh.
hits the post, deflects out to the near side.
Sharp with the
Here's
ball off the
Merrill,
goal.
Pass it off, and it's loose, picked up the other way by Locke.
All right, Portland needs just to settle down, regroup on defense.
Defense.
Here's Seller.
And it's LumberJax
Dallas
ball.
Elliott come away with the loose ball, and Mike Hominick now with it. Very fortunate on that last defensive play for Rob Blaisdell to hit the post, because that had a goal written all over it. Up.
Alexander with
Hominick
possession.
in the corner. Up top to Alexander. They work it around the perimeter. Back to Alexander. Down to 10 on the shot clock. Bateman. Now Morgan loses it off the tip of his stick. They've got about 5 seconds left on the shot clock before this expires. He passes it off to Powell. Powell shoots, and it trickles in, and no goal. No goal.
No
They
goal.
blew the whistle for an expiring shot clock. The goal
30
is
second
no
shot
good.
clock
It did go in
violation.
the net, but it was too late as the whistle had already been blown dead in a very fortunate play for the Arizona State.
Defense.
Oh, that has got to fire up
Defense.
Portland, make them very angry. Hopefully get them really physically involved in this game. They have to keep the momentum on their side.
Here's Dan Dawson being defended by Morgan. Now Madalena with it.
Dawson.
Ball's loose and deflects up to the top of the restraint line to Dan
Oh,
Dawson.
yeah.
Now underneath.
Saved by Dallas Elliott.
And Pat Jones will come away with
Get
the
it out of our
defensive
house.
play for Portland.
Just great
LumberJax
defense by the
ball.
LumberJax. Great defense. Really clogging up the middle, staying in their position, not allowing Arizona to cut through. Or
Alexander with possession.
openings.
Both teams at even strength. Just over 3 minutes to go here in the third quarter. A 9-5 lead for Portland. Mike Hominick with it. Down to 10 seconds remaining on the shot clock. Montour shot underhand and saved. And then
Shot on
get a
goal
fresh
by
30. He gets his own
Montour.
Rebound. Up top back to Hominick. They work it around perimeter from left to right. Nice move by Cable. Separates from the defender, and Morgan had a clear shot at the net, but missed the pass as it just went over his stick. Now Montour with it. Montour, crossfield pass to Morgan. Morgan back to Montour. Montour fires a shot. It's deflected by Hinman.
That was a tough deflection there. Fortunately, hit his stick. Anytime you shoot 3/4, most likely the defender and goalie know exactly
Jax
where
fans,
that
this
ball
is your last
Here's
chance to
Kahn
place your
working
bets
around
in
the defense, and
sports
Merrill
leagues.
takes him down to the ground.
Silent
Brody
auction.
Merrill, a nice
Outside
defensive play
concourse
there to draw the ball
entrance
loose.
810.
It's picked up by
Remember, a
Miloski
portion of the
for
proceeds will go
Arizona.
to the Juvenile
Deflected to the net.
Diabetes
Dallas Elliott
Foundation.
right there as
The bidding will
Arizona
close at
couldn't
the
quite get a
conclusion of
handle
the
on
third
it.
quarter.
I'll tell you, Brody Merrill
Oh,
demonstrates
LumberJax
defensive
ball.
technique better than anybody else. Using his body to get it in the way of the offensive player driving to the cage.
Cutting to the net is Bateman, and he's tied up. Ball's loose, picked up by Sean Cable, and he loses it into the corner. Ryan Powell will come away with the loose ball. 10 seconds left on the shot clock for the Jacks. Cable, they're working around the perimeter from right to left. A long shot taken by
Shot
Powell.
on goal
and
by
it's
number
loose, picked up,
22,
and
Ryan
the shot clock will
Powell.
expire as it's picked up
Timeout
by
on the
Scott
floor.
Seller.
Well, once again, we've seen Portland trying to rush it, maybe take some inaccurate shots. We really need to see them slow it down and run their offense properly.
9-5, Portland leading it. 1:38 to go here in the third quarter. Shot, score, nice play. We didn't even see that coming. Jonah Dirks, the equivalent
Arizona
of a
goal.
one-timer in hockey, coming across the crease, gets the pass in, and in one motion shoots it into the net.
The LumberJax would like to thank the following corporate care
was open for
sponsors.
about half a
Marcus
second
and
there.
Millichat.
Unfortunately,
Southwest
the pass was right
Washington
on
Medical
his stick.
Medical
He was
Center,
able to catch it, finish it.
Columbia
Tough
Commercial
save.
Properties,
Tough save for
and
Elliott.
Bigfoot
Not
Lacrosse.
able to get a piece of it.
And the Jacks would like to wish a
Joe
happy
Dirk's
11th
17th
birthday
goal
to
of the
Stuart
season
Erickson.
makes it 9-6.
60th birthday to Mary Beth. Happy 14th birthday to
Tripped up
Justin, and
is
happy
Hamina.
12th birthday
And
Brandon
loose ball
Hall.
comes out to the near side
Last
for
but
Codd.
not least, happy 28th
Bruce
birthday
Codd,
to
again, one of the
Betsy
5
Lake.
All-Stars for Arizona. Time down to a minute 20 to go in the third period.
Last minute of this period here, Portland has to be careful not to let Arizona get any momentum back.
Dirks with it, works it from left to right. Making a move towards the net, and tripped up is Crosby.
1 minute
Crosby
left
loses
in the
ball
third
to Florida,
quarter.
picked
Come
up by
on,
Sharp.
Rose Garden.
Here come the Jacks.
Let's get
Sharp
another
and
goal.
Merrill, 2-on-1. Merrill to the net. Shot.
LumberJax
Brody
goal.
Merrill makes it 10-6. As this time he decides not to go for
Number
5
17,
He goes
Brody
six
Merrill.
side on Blaisdell. and
Assisted
knocks the
by
goal
number
in.
26,
10-6
Ryan Sharp.
LumberJax.
Ouch.
Let's
The
hear
old
it,
Sharp
Rose
Brody
Garden.
Merrill connection. Watch out for that for the rest of the season. Those two are on fire.
Brody Merrill picks up his 8th goal of the season, 2nd of the game. And the Jacks out to a 4-goal lead, equaling their largest margin of the game.
Just like I said, Travis, if you see Brody performing, getting a few goals, getting a few assists, it's going to really help
LumberJax
Portland.
ball once again.
Hamanuk double team, works out of it. They'll pass it off to Ryder Bateman. Bateman into the corner for Montour.
Montour with possession.
Makes one way, now comes the other, loses control of the ball, and is picked up by Bruce Alexander.
And
Alexander
Alexander
fires
with
a
the shot on goal.
And save made on the stick side by Blaisdell. Now to 22 seconds remaining in the period.
Big strong hole here for Portland. They got to stop these
Go,
guys, not let them get a
Jacks.
last-minute goal.
Go. Go.
Codd
Jacks.
works
Go.
across to the far side.
Go.
Down to
Jacks.
7 seconds
Go.
left.
Go.
Down to 3.
Jacks.
Here's
Go.
Dirks. Can't get a shot off. Down to 1 second, and the clock will expire.
And
Tremendous
that's it for the end
defensive
of the
effort.
third quarter.
And there's gonna
Your
be a late
Portland
penalty called.
LumberJax
We'll tell you about that
10.
when we come back.
And the
10-6,
Arizona
Portland
Sting
leading it.
6.
This is the LumberJax Radio Network.
All right, fans, it's time for the Comcast Get Connected Challenge. Let's welcome back Court onto the turf.
All right, we have 3 contestants here. We have got
Chris is
Lachelle,
break number 13.
who will stand right there on
Or
that
sorry,
dot.
break number 12.
We've
I
got
have to make it
Tony,
up in
who will
the,
stand
fourth
right
quarter.
here, and we got Jeff, who will stand right over there on that dot, right there. All right, no, on the dot. Lachelle, on the they're right there on that dot. All right, you're each going to try and take a shot on Jackson. All right, you take one at a time. Take a shot on Jackson, and get yourself 12 Comcast. Go ahead.
1 minute.
Nothing. All right. See Tony? Nothing. Jeff? Oh, you're all worthless. All right. Jackson, how about scoot out of the way? Jackson, just get out. Let's try it one more time without Jackson in the way. Free shot. Completely free shot. There you go. Tony?
Break
Still
number 12,
nothing.
Come back in 30
Jeff?
seconds.
Still nothing. All right. There you go. Lachelle, big winner right there. Let's hear it for Lachelle.
Thanks a lot, Court. Let's hear it one more time from Michelle.
And come back in 10.
The Oregonian is still the best 15 minutes of your day. Stop by their booth located at the concourse
5.
entrance A3. Sign up for their easy pay offer and get a $25 Fred Meyer gift
Back in
card
the Rose Garden,
instantly.
Travis Demers, Martin Wright with you as we start the 4th quarter of play. The Portland LumberJax leading the Arizona
This game is brought to
Sting
you by
10-6
RBK.
here at the
RBK
Rose
is proud
Garden
to be
in
the
Portland,
exclusive
Oregon.
supplier
And a
of
tremendous
equipment,
third
uniforms,
quarter, I should
footwear,
say, for
and
LumberJax,
apparel of the
outscoring Arizona
NLL.
4-1. 2 of those goals coming shorthanded.
Yeah, it's incredible play by the LumberJax.
And again, the LumberJax would like to thank McFadden's Restaurant and Saloon for their support.
Off the
After the
face-off,
post-game
Jones
party,
wins
come
it
on
for
down and
Portland.
show your ticket stub at the door
Brody
for
Merrill
free
will take
cover.
a seat. Merrill played just a tremendous game tonight, especially coming out here in the second half. Mike Hamanuk with it in front of his own bench, sprinting across the straight line. The left-handed shooter takes a long shot, but it goes long and wide as it rolls on the ground. He gets his own rebound in the far corner. Hamanuk.
LumberJax ball. Hamanuk with possession.
Time working up top now to Bruce Alexander. There's a whistle as this play will be blown dead. The officials conferring here is to find out what exactly is going on.
Still Lumberjacks ball.
Well, they're going to blow this one dead again, and they're going to have to reset the shot clock because that's what they're waiting for. But the Lumberjacks will retain possession of it.
Looks like old Dave Hansen on the shot clock, falling asleep down there.
Here's Powell with it. Powell holding on to it with his right hand, takes a
Shot
shot,
on
but
goal
there's a whistle
by
away from
Ryan
the play
Powell.
as the ball will go back over to Arizona.
Arizona ball.
Well, here we go. Arizona on the transition, bringing it down. See what kind of offense they can bring out here with this 4-goal deficit.
The Sting working it around the attack zone.
Crank it up here, Jacks defense. Come on, Rose Garden.
And picked up by
It's Lumberjacks
Dallas
ball.
Looks like they're trying to rush some plays here, not really give themselves time to set up.
Well, for the listeners out there who don't really know the game, it's a lot of plays much like basketball, a lot of pick and rolls. Sometimes those pick and rolls don't work in tight.
Here's Seller with it. Defended by Montour. Fakes left, goes right, takes a shot at the net. It's saved by Dallas Elliott, who has just been brilliant tonight in goal. And a deflection picked up by Brody Merrill. And
Lumberjacks ball.
Will clear it out to
I'm
Montour.
sorry, Arizona. Was that trying to go in the net?
The ball was loose in front of the net. Fortunately, Arizona wasn't able to put it in the back of the cage.
Bruce Alexander on offense. A right-handed shooter. Holding it back away from
Halliday
the
with the ball.
Shot made
Shot
by
on
Del
goal.
Halliday. He shoots it wide.
Just missing that top corner there, Del. Good shot, though. A lot of speed on it. Good accuracy. Not there, though.
2 minutes going by here in the fourth. A 10-6 lead for the Lumberjacks, who are looking to even their record up at 4-4. Going to the net, Brown makes a shot and scores top shelf on the far side.
Arizona
Went
goal.
one-on-one with Dallas Elliott, and he just went to the wrong spot.
Ouch. Somebody left him wide open. Like I said, we've been mentioning all this game. The score can change very quickly, even though it's 10-7 with just under 13 left here in the last period. Expect Arizona to play hard in this last
Fans,
period.
let's check out the scores from last night's
Matt
National
Brown, the
Lacrosse
youngest
League games.
player
One
on
last
the
time,
Arizona
and
Sting,
see
20
who's
years
facing
old
off
from
tonight.
Burnaby, British Columbia, picks up his 5th goal of the season. There's a scrum for it at midfield as the faceoff has not been controlled by anybody yet. Still loose on the field as there's several players in there trying to get to it, and a penalty should be called. And we're going to, hit from behind. It was Craig Kahn knocking down Ray Gouze from behind. Just a cheap shot right there. Gouze wasn't even looking at him. 2 hands to the back of the head, pushed him face first to the ground.
Oh, looks like Kahn's going to be spending some time in the box. Like I mentioned earlier, nobody likes Ray Gouze. He is a very physical player, but Portland needs that. Portland needs someone that is going to be able to step up to the plate and be physical.
I think they might have just thrown him out.
Right. Ooh. Uh-oh.
That's what it looks like. That was just you can hear some of the fans around us yelling, cheap shot, cheap shot. That's exactly what it was.
Looks like Kahn's taking an early flight home to Arizona tonight.
Arizona penalty. Are you ready, Rose Garden? Number 8, take a
It's going to be a
seat.
check behind, a 2-minute penalty on Craig Kahn, and also a penalty on Ray Gouze before he was hit to the ground. So we're going to have a 4-on-4 opportunity.
Yeah, it's very interesting when they get the 4-on-4 here in the indoor game. It opens the space up a little bit. These guys get to move around, and really creative things start happening.
I'm really surprised that was only a 2-minute penalty on Craig Kahn. That was just a cheap shot.
Much of this game, a lot of cheap shots going on in the game, so that sort of stuff is...
Lumberjacks ball.
You usually don't see it like that after the whistle like that, so blatant right in front of the referee, though.
Very true. I think they understand that
Powell with the
Gouze
ball.
is putting up some dirty shots, too.
4-on-4, and Powell dumping into Del Halliday, who can't control it, and here comes Arizona with it.
Transition for Arizona. Let's see what they got here.
Crank it up for the Portland Lumberjacks defense. Come on, Rose Garden.
All-Stars for Arizona, 3 All-Stars for Portland, Sharp, Merrill, and Dallas Elliott. Crosby working from right to left. He's a smaller player than Sharp, and he tries to work around it. Pass right in front of the net, and a shot score by Brown. So Brown with 2
Arizona
straight goals
goal.
here, making it a 10-8 game. Dallas Elliott just couldn't shift over to the right side of the net, and he looks like he's struggling to get up a little bit.
He's getting up slow. That's not good. Dwayne let his man go. Was wide open in front of the crease there. If you're going to double, you got to double hard.
Number 16.
Or, not let your man sneak away.
We'll take a timeout here with 11:56 to go in the fourth. 10-8 Jacks on the LumberJax Radio Network.
Let your skin get a taste of the sun in these rainy winter months by heading to Virtual Sunshine Inc. Be sure to check your program for a coupon good for 1 complimentary tanning session. Get your news and a $25 Fred Meyer gift card you can use. Go to the Oregonian booth at the Concourse Entrance A and sign up for their 28% off easy pay
Break
offer.
13 coming back in 1 minute.
And fans, remember after the game to stick around for the Fly and Win with JetBlue paper airplane toss. 3 lucky fans will win 2 round-trip tickets to anywhere JetBlue flies. And fans, right after the Fly and Win with JetBlue airplane toss, head to section 110 to get down onto the field for the post-game autograph session.
Break 13.
LumberJax players
30
Bruce
seconds.
Alexander, Damian Davis, Dave Morgan, Matt Duane, and Ryan Powell will all be sending autographs after today's game. Columbia Commercial Properties is a proud sponsor of the LumberJax. For outstanding commercial brokerage and property management services in Southwest Washington and throughout the Portland Tri-County area, call on Columbia Commercial.
And in 5.
Rose Garden
Travis
makes some
Demers Martin
noise
right
for
here
number
with you at the
35,
Rose
Dallas
Garden. 10-8
Elliott.
Portland leading Arizona.
Let's
We're going to
wish
have a
him the
change in
best.
goal as Dallas Elliott injured his right knee on the last goal
And taking
scored by
over
Brown. And
at
in goal
goaltending
now is gonna be
duties.
Aaron
Make some
Bold,
noise for
the
number
rookie.
77,
He's
Aaron Bold.
19 years old from Victoria, British Columbia, 6'3", 200 pounds. He's played just 3.5 minutes so far this season, has not allowed a goal, made 3 saves.
Aaron's a good replacement here. He's a tough player, also very, very athletic. He's probably, like I said, most of these goalies are some of the most athletic guys on the team because they have to stand with all that gear on the whole game.
They go from the oldest player on the team to the youngest player on the team. Let's see how the rookie does. They kind of throw him into the fire here in a big situation. 7 seconds left on the shot clock. 38 seconds left on the 4-on-4. Crosby with 2 seconds left on the shot clock, and the ball is deflected before it can get to
Shot
the
clock
goaltender.
violation, LumberJax
I really
ball.
expect Portland here to step up the defensive play to support their goalie, Aaron Bold.
Come on, Portland, we need another one.
Jackson with it, right to left.
Help him out on the turf.
Another 20 seconds. Here's
Crank
Alexander.
it up.
Alexander holding onto it into the far corner. Cable. Defended by Hinman. And a goal!
LumberJax goal!
Looked like Sean Cable scored that one from pretty far away. The
Number
goaltender
11,
Blaisdell
Sean
just didn't see it.
Cable.
That's a fast shot by Cable there. He just stuck it hard as he can. About 100 mile per hour shot there.
LumberJax really need to give Aaron Bold a little bit of room here to breathe as they get another goal there. Give him a little bit of insurance. It's just under 11 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter.
It's a huge game here for the LumberJax.
Oh,
really
yeah.
important for them to show the rest of the league that they can play and hang with Arizona.
That was Sean Cable's 4th goal of the season. That was scored on the 4-on-4.
Sean Cable being held
Number
out at the
49,
beginning
Bruce
of the season
Alexander with the assist.
Sports hernia, much like one of our favorite wide receivers for
And it's
Philadelphia
LumberJax
Eagles.
ball.
I think McNabb had one
Oh,
of those
sorry,
too.
yeah, that's right, McNabb.
Both teams even
We got
strength.
10:43 to go here in the fourth. 11-8, LumberJax leading it. Here's Mike Hominick with it.
Hominick looks like he wants to pull the trigger.
Pass
Sean
it off
Cable
now
with the
underneath,
ball.
and Morgan can't hold on to it as the ball comes loose to Powell. Down to 7 seconds left in the shot clock, and it'll be picked up as both teams come on to even strength. It's picked up the other way by Seller. Actually, that's Locke, excuse me.
Damian Davis on defense here. Watch him play real strong.
Madalena with 15 seconds of shot clock fires a shot and scores past Aaron Bold. The first shot the
Arizona
rookie
goal.
sees, the first shot he's allowed in his career.
It's tough. Damian got picked off there and a nice cross pick. Yeah, allowed the shooter just to have about 2 steps to pull the trigger. Aaron Bold letting it go right over his top right shoulder into the left corner.
Well, again, it was very important that they scored that 11th goal because now they give him a little bit of room to breathe so they don't feel, so Bold doesn't feel so much pressure on him like he needs to make every save.
Being a goalie is a very, very difficult game. Art Chen, Division I Harvard goalie, has often told me that if you let a save,
go!
If you make a save, great.
Go!
If you let the ball go past, you
Jax!
just got to let it
go!
run off your back like water
go!
off the duck's back because
Jax!
there's going to be a lot more shots
go!
you got to stop.
Go!
That's Madalena's
Jax,
14th goal of
go!
the season, makes it a 2-goal game again. Here's Dawson. Dawson fires it, and it's
The
saved
save by Aaron
Ball.
Ball.
So Ball gets his first save under his belt. Maybe
LumberJax
takes some
Ball.
of those nerves a little bit.
It's great for his confidence right there. They make a nice save. Anytime the goalie's making saves, it's really, he's the sixth man on that defense.
Bateman didn't see the pass coming from behind, but he's able to pick up the ball anyway. Bateman makes a move towards the net, now backs off, working it around the perimeter from left to right, fires a shot, and it's deflected, and comes off to the near corner, picked up by Del Halliday. 2-goal lead.
Crank it up, Portland. Let's get another goal.
Halliday tries to fire a shot through the screen, but it didn't quite make it through the goal as it went off to the far top side, and the shot clock expires.
I don't know if I was making any sense earlier, Travis, but like I said, that goalie is part of the six-man defense. If he lets the shot into the cage, he's got to realize that it's, those other 5 guys out there that have also, let the ball into the cage.
All right,
He is
Portland
really
makes a
part of
noise
the
for
team
Court on the
defense,
turf.
and, looks like Aaron
All
Ball might be
right,
going back
I've
at
got
it again.
Dave here.
We'll take a
Dave from
timeout,
Vancouver.
9:16 to go in the
and
fourth.
what we're going
Back
to
after
do here
this
is
on the
we're going to try
LumberJax
and
Radio
guess the attendance. It's very simple. He's going to look around the arena and try and figure out how many people are here.
What do you
We've
think?
got numbers. All he has to do is arrange these in the appropriate order. We've got an 8, we've got a 0, we've got a 3, we've got a 7. All right, Dave, arrange those in the proper order, and you've got 2 tickets to the next game. You guys can help him out. What do you guys think? What's the first number? What's the first number?
Oh, I was right.
What? You want to go with this? You really think we're going to lay it out in the appropriate? Do you think that's wise that he's going to go with this?
14 coming back in 1 minute.
They don't think that's wise. Okay, that's a 7. And then what? And then an 8, and a 3, and an O. Yes? Okay, we're going to go with this. We're going to go with this. You're so close. You're so stinking close. 7 is right. 8 is right. 3 is wrong. 0 is wrong.
30
These
seconds.
2 transposed. 7,803 people here. Let's give it up for Dave for trying, though.
Thanks a lot, Court. All right, fans. Let's check out the scores from last night's
coming back in
National
10.
Lacrosse League games. One last time. Toronto 10, Buffalo
And
8,
5.
Rochester 12, Philadelphia 16. And the games tonight.
Back at the Rose Garden, Travis
Or
Morris,
another game
Martin
from
right here
yesterday.
with you.
Colorado
And,
14,
we just got a couple
Calgary
score updates.
15.
Calgary unofficially
And that is
has
your
beaten
unofficial
Colorado
final.
15-14, so that would knock Colorado down another game. And if the Jacks win this one, they'll be a half game behind Colorado and Arizona for first place in the Western Conference. We're back to live action. Aaron Bold still in the game. In net for the Jacks. We've got about 9 minutes to go here from the Rose Garden. Wide open shot. Madalena misses it wide.
Get it out of
Shot
there.
at the near side.
LumberJax
Execution
ball.
of a perfect pick and roll there. Setting the pick, and Madalena dropping down to be wide open.
Come on, Portland, we're only up by 2. Let's show them how we crush the opponents at the Rose Garden.
As they've caught a few breaks here late in the game.
Now, so very important for them, Travis.
Hamanuk with the ball.
Really eat up some clock, take wise shots, really have offensive possession that really means something.
Shot
Cable
by
with the
Cable,
box shot on goal.
picked up by Kahn the other way. It's a 2-on-1.
Defense.
Now a 3-on-2. Here's Kahn.
Defense.
Passes it up, though he takes himself. Shot. It goes
Nothing.
high and over the net. And
LumberJax
loose
ball.
rebound picked up the other way by Montour. And another break as Arizona misses on another shot attempt.
It's great defense. Montour able to
Passes it off and misses the shot. Blaisdell with the save. It's loose on the ground. Picked up coming off the bench by Mike Hamanuk. He moves it now, gets back and flips it over to
LumberJax
Here's
ball.
Del Halliday with it.
Crank it up, Rose Garden.
Shot clock.
Let's
Halliday
get him another
is
goal.
defended by
Whoa.
himself, and he shoots the ball up into the
Arizona
net behind
ball.
the goal. And we pick up by Arizona.
Defense.
Here comes Sting.
Defense.
Working it from left to right.
Defense.
Milwaukee. His first game with Arizona playing pretty well over to Crosby. Crosby to his right. Has a shot at the net. He's hit from behind. A great defensive play there by Sharp to
Denied
deflect
by Aaron
his body out of the way.
Bold. It's
and get
LumberJax
another
ball.
turnover. Here's Brody Merrill with it. Merrill with 2-on-3. Passing it to
Hamanuk with the ball.
Hamanuk fakes it. And he'll work it back up top, circle around to get some time. Over to Morgan. Here, Edom. Peter Morgan
Oh,
shoots,
LumberJax
scores.
goal!
Couldn't tell if it was between the legs or to the side of the goal.
Number
Either way,
44,
Peter Morgan
Peter
gives his goaltender,
Morgan.
Goal, another insurance goal.
Oh, yeah, let's
Great
hear
to
it for
see
the
Portland
Jacks.
operating much like a team here. Everyone's getting a touch, and everyone's getting a goal. Great shot from the left-hand shooter's wing there. Peter Morgan really showing what kind of amazing left-handed shooting skills he has.
Peter Morgan, his 9th goal of the season. And it's a 3-goal lead for the Jacks, who really needed that goal for their confidence and to get some of the nerves out of the way for their goaltender, Aaron Bold, the 19-year-old rookie.
I remember
It's
going out
LumberJax
to
ball.
who's this guy running around?
Let's help him get another one. Portland.
Do some offensive
Oh.
play. Nope, it was Aaron Bold getting in shape for the Trouts. This guy is an amazing athlete. See if he can stop a few more goals from Arizona.
Arizona comes with a loose ball after the shot, hit the goaltender, and another save for Blaisdell. To the net, shot save, a big save made by
LumberJax
Aaron Bold.
ball.
Now the second time he's really been tested. He'll hold on to it, clear it over to Luke Forte. Forte will take it across and he passes to Alexander.
Sean Cable with
And
possession.
Alexander will head to the bench. They get a couple of fresh legs.
Come on, Sean, put it home.
Up top for Montour. Montour working it left, trying to get some separation. He flicks it right into the defensive net of Bruce Murray.
Great job, Bruce Murray, for the Sting. Dropping back and defending that pick and roll like he's supposed to.
Murray will flick it over to one of the players
Defense.
coming off the bench.
Defense.
Crosby passed a little bit too high over Dirks, but Dirks comes up with it. Underhands a shot and it goes wide to the far side for the rebound, picked up by
LumberJax
Guzay.
ball.
Great job, Guzay, with a heads-up play there. Really tough trying to catch that ball in traffic when it's real high up in the air like that.
Guzay gives it to Ryder Bateman. Bateman fires a shot and tips off one of the defender's sticks and goes wide in the near corner. Here comes Ryder Bateman with it, pushes off to his right, loses the ball, now it's loose to the ground. It's swung and picked up the other way by Arizona.
It's like Arizona stepping up the defensive play here, turning out to be a little more aggressive on defense.
5 minutes, 20 seconds to go in the fourth. LumberJax lead at 12-9 over Arizona. Here's Kahn, hit by Halliday. Pushes off, finds his way, shoots and scores. Aaron Bold just didn't really seem to be too ready for that as he let the ball go into the net from the near side.
That was a bounce shot there. Those are real tough to defend. It comes off that turf at high velocity, and you really don't know where it's going to stick up at the end of the goal. And he just pinged it in that top right corner. That's a tough shot to save for Aaron Bold, but still 12-10. 5 minutes left to go in the game here.
Leadback goal was scored by Kahn. And on the face-off, Arizona comes away with
Come on, Portland, we need your energy.
Picked up by Bruce Kahn. There's Craig Kahn and Bruce Kahn. Trying not to get them confused for you.
That's unfair. Arizona shouldn't have done that for you, Travis.
And here is Kahn with it. Craig Kahn. Actually, that's Dan Dawson, number 6.
Denied by Aaron Bold. It's LumberJax ball.
Bold outlets it.
Dwayne with possession.
Dwayne with 3-on-2.
Excellent patience by Dwayne. Not forcing it, pulling it out, giving the ball to his player, getting the offense running.
Sean Cable with the ball.
Here's Montour. Working around the defense. Down to 4:20 to go here in the fourth. 12-10. Jacks lead it by 2. Morgan gets some separation. Passes to Hamanuk cutting towards the net, but he can't hold on to it. And it's loose in the corner. And the shot clock will expire again.
Timeout on the floor.
Timeout on the floor. We'll do the same. 4:12 to go in the game. LumberJax lead at 12-10 on the LumberJax Radio Network.
You are now tuned in to the best. I would like to introduce y'all to somebody you should already know. Jazzy Fizzle. Jazzy Faye, Jazzy Faye. CeeLo Green. Sugar Low, Sugar Low. Pussycat Dolls.
Make some noise for the Jacks dancers.
She chasing down.
Break 15, come back in 1 minute.
Good evening, people. Welcome to
hair provided by Richard Herrera About Hair. Who wants a free shirt? Make some noise, Rose Garden. They're not going to throw you one if you're asleep in your nachos. Crank it up, Rose Garden.
And back in the Rose Garden, Travis Merce, Martin right here with you. 12-10, Arizona.
Make some noise again for the Jax Dancers.
Portland looking to run their record to an even 4-4 and bring themselves to
Give her a stick and let her play. Oh, they locked her out.
Big 4 minutes here. Really expect.
Dancer on the turf. Dancer on the turf.
If you're just joining us, Aaron Bowles between the pipes from Portland. Dallas Elliott left earlier this quarter with a right knee injury. We have no word on his status yet, but we'll try and get that to you as soon as we have information.
You gotta fight!
It's Kurt Milosky in his first game in Arizona with the ball that he picked up this morning from San Jose.
Great check by Bruce Alexander. Really pestering him.
Here's Madalena. Had a goal a few minutes ago. We'll pass it off now to Craig Kahn. Kahn, 2 goals tonight. He's got 28. His shot saved by Aaron Bowles.
Denied.
The ball comes behind the net, man. Shot clock reset. Shot, another save.
The save by Aaron. Powell, let's get it home.
Hold on to a 2-goal lead. Powell finds Halliday coming to the net, but misses him with the ball, and it'll go into the corner and picked up by Cable.
Sean Cable.
Will pump it in, and the shot clock will expire, and we're down now.
Shot clock violation, Arizona ball.
One of the best passers in the league. He has a lot of great assists.
Go.
Valuable for the LumberJax.
Go.
Nice move
Jax.
to the net. Shot
Go.
and a save by Bold. He
Go.
went top shelf with
Jax.
Craig Kahn.
Go.
Bold right there for the save. Here's Sharp. Gets the loose ball out of the far corner. Now works it across the midfield line. Taking it to the net himself. And
Thank you,
backs
fans,
off
for
now.
making some
And comes
noise.
out towards the straight line.
Smart play, realizing that they can just eat up some clock here.
Let's keep it going and get ourselves another goal.
Let's run the offense and get a goal here, Portland.
Toward the corner. Hamanuk shot
Oh.
save by Blaisdell, and it's picked up. And an outlet pass for Crosby.
Anything can happen in the NLL. Arizona can very easily score 2 goals.
The steal by number 7, Matt Dwayne. It's LumberJax ball.
Lumberjacks 3-on-1. It's Dwayne, Montour, and Jones.
Oh.
Bounced up over the net and picked up the other way by Belton.
Alex really would have liked to have seen Dwayne make a pass there instead of take the shot himself.
Down to 2 minutes to go. We've seen Arizona
Duche
score
getting
goals
dirty and
in
getting the ball.
About 30 seconds or a minute.
And the pass to number 12, Pat Jones.
This thing not over yet. We're under 2 minutes with Thomas Montour having the ball for the LumberJax as they go.
Come on, Rose Garden, let's bring the Jacks home with a win.
15 seconds on the shot clock. Here's Hamanuk.
Get on your feet, Rose Garden. We got a minute and a half.
Just miss it over the net. I don't know how he even got that ball anywhere near the goal, but he still was able to get a good shot on goal and picked up the other way by Arizona. Under a minute and a half to go now.
Look at Bateman with some strong defense. Really checking those guys trying to clear the ball.
Mark Cochran. He passed it off now to Madalena. Pat Madalena. Looking for some help. A deflection by Brody Merrill, who was able to read that pass beautifully and knock it away from the offense. 8 seconds left in the shot clock. Behind the back pass. Shot is deflected up into the net. The ball will go back over to Portland. Aaron Bold has been very fortunate here to get some easy save attempts and not really be tested too much in the last 5 minutes.
Well,
It's LumberJax ball. And we are down to 1 minute left in the game. Get on your feet, Rose Garden.
Under a minute to go for the Jacks.
Come on,
Let's show
keep
them
it
what home
crank.
turf advantage
It's
is all
LumberJax
about.
ball.
We're going to need you the whole game.
Come on, Jax fans, this is our house. You're the 6th man. Let's hear some noise.
This is our house.
What's up, Portland? Let's go. Chuck your beer, finish up your soda, eat your hot dog, get on your feet, and make some noise. Whoa!
Shot clock violation. Arizona ball.
5 seconds to go, and timeout will be taken. We will keep it right here as we've got just over
Timeout on the floor.
This game is a 2-goal lead for the LumberJax Martin, but it's not over yet as we've seen Arizona time and time again throughout this game come back with a lot of momentum. Of course, a quick goal How can the LumberJax avoid that again?
They can just avoid it with everything they've been doing so far. Playing solid defense, playing smart on offense.
On your feet, Rose Garden!
Taking their time to set up their offense, kill the clock, possess the ball. Much like I said earlier, it's all about possession.
No, obviously what we're going to see from Arizona is Rob Blaisdell, the goaltender, head to the bench as soon as the ball is out of the defensive zone so Arizona can get an extra player onto the field, just like they do in hockey, and that will give Arizona the man-up advantage. But again, that leaves the net wide open to very quickly ice the game.
Very much so. Excellent excitement here in the Rose Garden standing room only. Crowds are on their feet, ready to support their LumberJax here in the last 31 seconds. Big win for them tonight if they can pull this one off.
This will definitely give them some great momentum heading into tomorrow night's game against Colorado again. It's not official yet.
Come on, Rose Garden, are you feeling the energy?
15-14 earlier tonight in their game with Calgary.
Very good team. Calgary's an excellent squad.
That would put Colorado at 4-4, 5-4 rather. It would put Arizona at 5-4. It would put Calgary at 5-4, as it should the LumberJax hold on to this one. So
we got 31 seconds to shut them down. Let's do it, Rose Garden. Defense! Defense!
5 seconds left. The shot goes wide, and the loose ball picked up by Alexander. It's loose on the ground once again. In front of us here at the straight line.
Arizona with an empty net.
And LumberJax.
It's LumberJax ball. Come on, Portland! On your feet! Brody Merrill with an empty net.
Keeping it away from the defense. Matt Duane, 4 seconds left, and the LumberJax are going to win it.
LumberJax win! At the end of the game, the score, your Portland LumberJax 12, the Arizona Sting 10. Fans, please hold on to your airplanes until we are ready to go.
We'll take a timeout. When we come back, we'll have the final stats and talk about this game and look forward to tomorrow. This is LumberJax.
Once again, fans, please hold on to your airplanes. Otherwise, you will not have a chance at winning the contest. Remember, fans, hold on to your airplanes. Please do not throw your airplanes yet. Do not means no. Let's hear it one more time for your Portland LumberJax. Please, fans, do not throw your airplanes yet. Hold on to your airplanes. Let's hear it again for your Portland LumberJax.
Break 16, coming back in 1 minute.
It's time to come together. It's up to you. What's your pleasure? Everyone around the world.
Hold on to your airplanes. You can throw them in just a moment.
It's a celebration.
And don't forget, our next home game is Friday. This Friday, March 17th at 7:30 right here at the Rose Garden.
We only have one more break to take before you're signing off.
It's a celebration. Let's celebrate.
All right, Jax fans, in just 1 minute, we're going to have the fly and win with JetBlue airplane toss. When I give the signal, throw your airplanes at the pocket of one of the 3 lacrosse sticks on the turf. Hold off until I give the
Welcome
signal.
back to the Rose Garden. Travis Demers, Martin right here with you after an impressive LumberJax win, 12-10 over the Arizona Sting. And the one thing that the LumberJax did so much better tonight than they did last week was they had patience. They didn't rush things when they didn't get down, first of all. That was one of the problems they had last week, is they got down and they rushed things. But they took their time, they had confidence tonight, and they were able to put themselves in a situation where they have the upper hand throughout this entire game from the very first minute.
Oh, yeah, showing a lot of poise, acting like a
All right, here's how it's going to work. The closest airplanes to each of the nets of the lacrosse sticks
They were able to take advantage
will
of that
win 2
communication,
round-trip
run their
tickets to
offense
anywhere
instead of
JetBlue
forcing shots.
flies.
And also
Once you
just
throw your
spectacular
plane, please
defense.
move up
An
towards the
amazing
concourse
performance once again
entrance
from Brody Merrill,
so that
Dallas
fans sitting
Elliott.
behind the end line
And,
net can
even
move
Ricky
around
Phil
for
with
a
couple
chance.
key saves right there at the end of the game.
Are you ready, Rose
The
Garden?
scoring started off in the first period tonight with Halliday scoring a goal with 10:16 remaining.
On
just
my
over
mark.
4 minutes gone
3,
by in the first
2,
period. Sharp and Alexander
1,
also
let 'em
added
fly.
first period goals. That made the score 3-0. At halftime, it was a 6-5 lead after Arizona
This is the
scored
most snow
5
we've
goals.
gotten in 10
Only
years.
3 scored by the Jacks in that second period. Veltman, Codd, Dawson, Kahn, and Seller with the goals for Arizona. It was Hamanuk with back-to-back goals. Halliday had a goal, and that was the scoring for the
I
first
see a couple
half.
that are
In
getting
the second
close.
half, the third
And I see
quarter
one that
went to
landed
the
right in
Lumberjacks.
front of me in
They
row
outscored
16.
Arizona 4-1. Brody Merrill with
Guess
a
what?
beautiful
You're
goal
not winning.
coming off of the fast break with 2.5 minutes into the third period. Then Jones, Sharp, and Merrill added another goal in the third.
Remember,
with
fans,
Dirk scoring the lone
you
goal
are
for
shooting
Arizona
at the
in the
3
third
lacrosse
period. In the
sticks
fourth,
on
Brown
the
started
turf.
the scoring with back-to-back goals in just
There's
over a
one
minute
towards
in
the
between.
center
That
of
made
the
it a
field,
two-goal
and there's
game,
one
and it really looked
near
like momentum was
each
starting
goal.
to shift towards the Arizona Sting as Dallas Elliott had to leave with a right knee injury. Cable scored, giving another goal for the Lumberjacks. Madalena made it 11-9 rather, and then Morgan iced it, making
Keep
it
those
12-10
airplanes
with the goal,
flying.
with 7:18 remaining. And that was the rest of the scoring for this thing. And the Lumberjacks
I see a
did
couple
did
that are
very
getting
good job
really
spreading the ball
close.
out, allowing several different
Remember,
guys to have an
the
impact in
closest
this
one
game.
to each net wins a
Anytime
pair
you
of
get the
tickets
whole
to
team
anywhere
together,
JetBlue
that's pretty
flies.
much unstoppable. Many times in high school ball, sometimes college, you have 1 or 2 players that are outstanding above the rest, and a lot of times teams depend on them to carry the whole team on their shoulders. Often it doesn't